Welcome. Welcome. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in to the live stream. It's a beautiful Thursday here on the East Coast. Oh, man. Finally, the spring is coming. The spring is coming, my friends. And I'm so excited for my favorite time of year. My favorite time of year. So, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in. You think I would have my computer figured out by now, but honestly, Windows likes to just move so many gosh damn things around that it gets hard, man. Show me. Show me, baby. Show me. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Let's get settled in. Wait for people to jump on in. Get your coffee. Get your tea. Get whatever you like. Get yourself situated for a nice blast of information. Okay. Let's bring up that music just a little bit. And how are my levels? Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. All right. So it's funny. This is a strange few days for trading, but look at Theta just continuing. You guys saw me sold Theta. I'm trying to be responsible and sell things. Apparently, you know what? And again, I've been telling people, like, it's been hard for me to sell the top or anything because I'm not going to sell. But I just like to buy the dips because we never know when the next leg and how big these next legs are. And honestly, I looked at the measured move and I said, that's it. And this has to come down. And Theta just continued to rip. Like, regardless of the double top here on the stochastics, like, everything as a trader, we were in extended territory on the 4-hour. Everything in my heart and soul told me, you know, you're going to be able to get back in on a lower price. But now I don't even know if that's possible. I had to move on to another coin at that point, and I don't like doing that. So I'm just kind of bringing up the pains of true trading life. And you know what? We have to move on. It was a good trade. At the end of the day, I got in at, $60 and $1.70. Dollar cost average to about $1.10 or something like that. And then, it went up to 586. I made about 6x of my money. But again, I think Theta is going to do great things. Why was I selling my Theta? Doesn't make sense to me. Why did yesterday I decide to take some profits when I didn't even need to? I was just trying to teach myself to take some profits, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I want to show you even how I, guys, am susceptible. I'm not perfect at any of this stuff, right? We're all still learning together every single day, but all we do is show up and do the work. If we do the work, we should be all right. You know what? Our work should take care of us. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in. Now it's weird, the camera, maybe it changed its camera angle at one point. I look bloated and tired lately, but I did have a baby, so I guess every morning I'm going to look a little off, man. But damn, I can look better than that. Jesus. Thanks for the vid tip. Made some gains since you called it in Telegram. I joined the Patreon to thank you. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. That's the point, man. You get a good tip. You make some hot coin, throw me a coin. There you go. And then, you know what? You're going to get even more. Shout out to Zoink. Shout out to Shady Baby. If anyone has Zen, make sure to opt in for the token drop. They're taking a wallet snapshot today or tomorrow. Yeah, NEM is going to be coming out with Symbol. A big deal for NEM and Symbol. So just want to talk about NEM and Symbol. Symbol will become a cross-border, cross-chain atomic swap. Pretty interesting little piece of technology. So look out for NEM and Symbol. Let me see if I can find any news on NEM and Symbol. But yes, NEM is coming up with a new coin called Symbol. Then we're going to get a Bitcoin. We're going to talk about it. But yeah, I'm still feeling the pain of selling this data. I'll be honest, guys. I'm still feeling the pain. So here we go. Symbol blockchain. Put it on your radar, guys. This is coming out. If you hold NEM, you're going to be able to get Symbol. Symbol is the trusted, secure value exchange network business. Symbol smooths business friction, increasing the flow of data and innovation to supercharge creation, exchange, and protection of assets. Pretty interesting, right? I believe this is it. From NEM. See? XYM is the native currency of the Symbol public blockchain, which will launch in Q1 of 2021. It is used to pay for transactions in order to incentivize the network of public nodes that process and record transactions, given XYM's of a functional economy. Exchanges supporting Symbol opt-in so far. So you think we're going to see Symbol up on Binance, KuCoin, Bitflyer, CoinX, OKX. Interesting. Oh no, it says CoinSpot, Bitmart. So right now it's not going to be on Binance. This is NEM. You know, they're kind of, but yeah, exchange listing, BitTrue, Bitpanda, Gate.io, Polonianx, New Capital, LA Token, BTC Next, and Bittrex. Bittrex is big. US people can get into Bittrex. I like that. Exchanges that have announced the opt-in and they're supporting it. So already coming in. All right. So are you going to get airdropped? They're not really explaining that. Latest contract. The Symbol Launch Fest Community Quiz. Over 500 Symbol ledgers to be won. Prizes every day, 10 to 14. Symbol Launch Fest. To celebrate the launch of Symbol on March 15th, NEM is excited to announce a 2-week-long quiz to test our community's knowledge of Symbol and NEM. Starting on March 4th to the 18th. We will ask 2 questions every day on Twitter. Okay. Community uses NEM.io forum. Join the discussion. Symbol public chain will launch on the 15th of March. This represents a major milestone in the 4-year development of Symbol, achieved following a highly robust, rigorous testing program, making Symbol one of the most stable and secure blockchains. How to opt in? Well, that's what they say. I love it, though. I love it, right? You got to just go with the flow here. But guys, right off the bat, we're giving you a new token that's coming out. Symbol public blockchain will launch. This represents a major milestone. Okay, Symbol is the form the same team that created NEM and uses concepts developed and tested in NEM. Symbol is an advanced evolution of blockchain from NEM. It is flexible, fast, and easy to use and secure. Our hybrid chain and configurable contract plugin framework makes Symbol more resilient to human error and network attack. More resilient, but not 100%. Symbol delivered to your inbox. Interesting. Are they getting airdropped? They're not explaining, but it looks like that's the case. Someone said that, right? Why should I get the Patreon? Honestly, the Patreon was really made because people had made a lot of money, and some people said, hey, make a Patreon. I want to give back to you. So that's why I made the Patreon. The Patreon, people asked me to make the Patreon, so I made it. It's kind of that simple, right? Yeah. That simple. It's the best way. And why should you get it? Well, because I'm going to be giving like more exclusive advice to you guys. I'm a guy who gives back. And if I see you're giving back to me, I'm going to give back to you. Like, for instance, on my Patreon, I'll give you my exact trades. Exactly what I'm doing at the very moment. You know, I'm not going to be doing that all the time. And I can't really do that all the time for, you know, the trading view, which I mean, the Telegram, which I could, but it just, I wanted to do something more selective and different. I'll also do live streams twice a month, up to 4 times a month, where we all sit and I'll tutor you and you go over your portfolio and I'll help you. It will be with a group, but each of you can talk and ask, and I can help you guys as well. All right. So it's always up to you guys. It's up to you. If you go to the Coin Market Cap, you will see that the wallet snapshot for Symbol is on the 12th. Excellent. Excellent. See, that's why I have you guys, because you guys are there for me. Is Symbol already on Coin Market Cap? Are they already like getting ready? Look at that. Already got their listing. Interesting. And where did you find the data? Where did it say that? Right here, right? Ooh, I like that base. What do you guys think of that base? The project that features an on-track listing review. I don't know where you found that info, but you did good. You did good on the 12th. On the 12th. Right? Today is the 11th. 3/11. Okay. Tell me about the run Hippo made yesterday. Hippo, unbelievable. Insane, actually. We'll talk about that. I don't want to get too into it. that stuff's more like a game to me, like a video game, honestly, than doing anything else. Playing those video games, and if you win, then you win. If you lose, then you lose. To me, it's literally a video game with $500 admission. Let's get into Bitcoin. Let's talk about what I see happening, what is going down for Bitcoin. I want to bring the music down in my ears a little bit. It's a little loud for me. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hi, mate. I appreciate the content. Do you think BLZ can drop hard? I don't know how to identify whether it's like a pump and a dump or not. No, I don't think this is a pump. Like, look at this. These aren't pump and dumps. There'll be some corrections along the way, you know. Like, I was expecting somewhat of a correction, but now that correction looks like $6, $5.80, like right where if I'm lucky to get back in where I was at. So there it is, man. Theta just continuing to rip. And it's a story, right? There's a story for you. But let's take a look at the big boy in the room. What we have to do every single day. Sometimes it's a chore. Sometimes all I want to do is look at altcoins and have fun, guys. But I do the due diligence. I do what it does, right? And we put in this work. So let's take a look at what we see happening for Bitcoin. And we'll see what's happening with the old Bitcoin. Okay. So we all know that we were in this, right? But we could also say we were in this now. I always talk about how the 4-hour, and if we can get some interaction near the bottom of the pattern or the last part of the pattern with the 200-day moving average and some bounces off of it, it's a great sign. Here we got almost the exact same thing for Bitcoin right here. The double bottom off of the 200-day. Here's the double bottom off of the 200-day. And off to the races we go, right? So Bitcoin is on its way to a big move, honestly. It's consolidating. It took a little dip the other day just to find out where it wanted to test. So we're going to look at those support and resistance lines. But first, I'm just going to slap up a nice little target for you. And so there we go. $81,000 Bitcoin, guys. $81,000 Bitcoin. Clear as day to me. So Bitcoin exploding to 81,000 is my prediction right now here in front of you guys. Clear as day. And what does that mean? I mean, like if you buy into Bitcoin now and just let it run, it's going to run. You're going to run. So do whatever you want. None of this is financial advice. Again, please, get yourself a financial advisor and don't do anything I say on this channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. But by all means, what I am doing is I'm all in. I'm all in. I've had a lot of money in, and I'm going to continue to buy Bitcoin every single month as it continues to rip, little by little. So Bitcoin, man, my biggest holding and one of my biggest trades in my entire life was Bitcoin. So love Bitcoin. Is Burger B&B forming a head and shoulder? I don't know. We'll take a look. So there's Bitcoin right now doing its thing. And you can see we're getting low on that 4-hour, doing our thing. The daily still has room to go. We could double top. We could stay up here. This is where some explosive moves actually begin. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Okay. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the support and resistance lines. I really want to break them down. That's what I'm really hungry at looking at right now. So we take a look here. The top line Bitcoin went to right there. The bottom line. We see some other areas here. Possible there where a candle closed. Okay. And then there's our complete bottom in my opinion. So it's also in a channel now. So easy gap up trade too. Gap up pattern trade, right? Top of the pattern. 68K. That doesn't mean it's in this pattern. There's just an idea. These are just ideas. We just need to break this high. Take a look at the 4-hour. What we're doing. Are we flagging? Yeah, we're getting low. And we're making a bit of a flag. Let's look at the 1-hour because I want to see what this pattern looks like. I want to see what we're seeing. Interesting. Kind of a weird curved top. That's a little strange, to be honest. Could be forming a head and shoulders somewhat, but no. See, it just formed this flag here. Came down and bounced right off support. So it's almost like a support and resistance flip. Look, rejection, rejection, came up, fell down, came up, did the bounce, did the second bounce. Double bottom in a way, just hard to see. See the W? Hard to see, but it's a W there. And now we're probably going to break out and continue up to the upside. 1 hour does suggest sideways movement. We don't have much more, but let's look at that 15-minute. 15-minute wants to come back down too, so it looks like this is going to curve back down. Maybe kind of follow this curve in the up movement and then continue to the upside. But so I see a little downside for Bitcoin. 15-minute will curve back down. 1 hour we need to curve back down. Then the 4 hour can even reset, or does it want to curve up? Yeah, it looks like this is curving. So that could be the bottom for it. We'll see what happens. Watching it closely. So it could be a little downside for Bitcoin, but I'm saying in the next week or two, we're easily going to see Bitcoin into the 60,000 region and on its way to 70K and then 80K. 80K by mid-April, man, is my call, kind of area zone, you know. Bit of a cup and handle forming right now for Bitcoin as well. There's your cup. Forming a bit of a handle there, and we know what happens when we see these cup and handles. So, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Just right now, for the afternoon right now, it doesn't look like we're going to extend just because of the, stochastics have some ways to go down. And we're getting a curve here on the MACD, and we're pointed down. So, the momentum is not in our favor at the very moment. At the very moment, it would be a Bitcoin short, basically back to support, which looks like we might, we got to watch this level now, actually, to be honest. On the 15-minute, this could be a serious support and resistance flip. Because right here, look, we have a candle that got rejected there. We also have a candle that got rejected there. And we also have one candle here. So 1, 2, even one right there, 3, okay, 4 times. And now we're bouncing off this area. So 56,450 is like a big deal. We got to hold it. We hold it, we go sideways from here. So this actually could be a good entry because you could just put a stop loss down here. And if we break it, we could come down to the downside, So I'd like to see us hold this region. If we don't, here's our next level of support for Bitcoin. It's about 55,777, right? 5577. But still, this is beautiful. We're forming really good levels. Like we broke through resistance. And now we're going to turn this chop right here into heavy support very fast. So I like what Bitcoin's doing. It's basically building itself up for a nice leg. It's doing the right thing. If we shot up to 60, we'd have come back down like when we shot up to 58. Now we're kind of, right now we're in about this leg, it looks like to me. Where it looks like this leg here. We boomed out finally. Come back down, right? We boomed up, we come back down after a dump city. So the next move to the upside. We got to hold this line though. Super important we hold this line. 56,400 I'll say at the very least. And then we break it or wick it. It's okay if we wick it, but kind of important right now, this battle here. So you could even keep this up and watch Bitcoin. If we start to break it and we bounce up, there's a high chance that that's the catalyst for a move to the upside because we're starting to find support off of previous resistance. So you could trade support and resistance all day long, honestly. All day long. Like some people keep it simple. They only trade support and resistance. Not everybody trades everything the same way. And even people that know everything, you could keep one account where you only do support and resistance and tell yourself this is it. This is it, But anyway, that's the idea here. Bitcoin, I see as long as it holds this level, it's going very, very high. And even if it comes back down and bounces here, I think the bounce is quick. So here's my projection for Bitcoin. Either it holds this level or it bounces off that level. I really don't see it going any lower than that. And continuing to the upside. Yeah, everything's in our favor. Oscillators okay. So Bitcoin, man, on the way, doing damage, right? 80K Bitcoin. We're making that call here on the channel, live. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Did some funny things earlier today. Looks like the altcoins are starting to take a bit of a bounce back. Here's my cake call, man. Cake starting to break out of the inverted head and shoulder. Do its thing. Look at that daily. Daily momentum starting to grow. Wants to do its thing. Let's see if it can kind of start to make a big run up. Let's watch our cake, baby. Cake. See, I have it projected to go all the way up here to about 24.99 on cake. Don't need the head and shoulder call really anymore. We can take rid of that. Don't need this. We can get rid of that. You can see the 21-day moving average interacting with the price. Good sign for a catalyst also to a move to the upside. Let's take a look at the 4-hour though. 4-hour wants to run. 4-hour wants to run. We did our up. We came down, like I said, a little lower than I would think. We bounced off the 21-day moving average, and we're starting to make our move. Again, what did I talk about all the time? I bring it up every day when the 200-day moving average is very close or in line with the bottom of the pattern. Sometimes it doesn't have to get into the pattern. And look, we touched it right here. That was your time. Whenever you see the price getting close to the 200-day moving average in a bull run, that is your time. You can see it only happens like, it's literally like, it's like the angels are screaming and the whole sky is opened up for you. Because look at the last time we touched the 200-day moving average. It was right here when cake was only, when I first got in, 53, 50, 60 cents. Cake, baby. Then it got close, but these moving averages were strong. Here again at 40 cents. So cake just, you know. And we had been trading cake before this. Like I had been in and out of cake randomly it went all the way. Look, cake had been kind of doing its thing. Look, it had this crazy wick one day all the way to like $5. So it's funny. Watch those wicks. Even though they're crazy, things go back to those wicks. Look, cake eventually did it. I'll show you a coin like this that looks just like this, and we'll break it down for you guys. But very interesting, extremely interesting. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. TJ, I like ENG, but it just had a huge pump. You would be to buy very close to the all-time high. I heard the Moon and MM Crypto talking about Bitcoin in a cup and handle. Just thought they might be watching the lifer, right? I heard everybody talking about Engine. Is the hype real? Engine is nice, yeah. Is Burger forming a head and shoulder? We'll take a look. Let's get back into Bitcoin though. So interesting things, to say the least, for my friend Bitcoin. All right. She broke out, man. She broke out of the pennant, in my opinion. It's just that simple. They try to fake you out. They try to they want to make it so you can't find the pattern. In my opinion, you know. But if we keep it simple and we know what we know, I just pattern trade my tuchus off, right? I just pattern trade my way through it all, guys. And as the times changes, as the news change, as people change, as I grow old, this stuff stays exactly the same, right? And the patterns just continue. We live in the matrix, man. That's what you have to realize. We live in some type of matrical system, matrixical, whatever you want to call it. I made that word up, but I'm trying to get what I'm saying out, you know? Yeah, $78,000 Bitcoin, man, on the 4-hour chart. So there you go. Let's be safe and call for 75K, but I believe blow off to 80, then that come back down to like 74 or 72, you know, just like we hit that 58. Had to come back down and test 48. Just what Bitcoin does, man. Don't get too into Bitcoin. Coco's getting pumped by a bunch of channels lately, but this is a giant double bottom. It's also in a cup and handle that's just getting started. So remember, guys, these cup and handles don't stop at like this little move up to the upside there. They've been explosive. The last few days, we've had a lot of cup and handles go to the upside. We're going to look at some cup and handles that I've been posting into the chart. Another thing is sometimes I might post 3 or 4 charts and then for a few days not post. Remember, the charts that I've posted are still valid. Like there's still accumulative times. There's still things you want to get as the memes change. Yeah, man. And so look, Cocos, hone in on these cup and handles. Become a master. You too can have cup and handles all around you at all times. You too can love your cup and handles. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, man. That is your time. 15 likes, 46 people watching. Wow. We used to get like more likes when I had 20 people watching. It's funny. But hit the like. Like I used to have 10 people watching, 15 likes. No lie. But yeah, the likes are like a commodity for me. And they help me feed my family because, you know, more ad revenue, more people, more super chats. So if you love me, If you love what I'm doing, if you've made some money, the least you could do is hit the like button, baby. The least you can do. Just be a lifer, man. A lifer gives it back. A lifer pays it forward. Being a lifer, there's a whole thing about being a crypto lifer. Like, it's not just being a moon boy, all right? It's kind of like, if you ever read the book, The Warrior of the Light. In a little while, I think I'm going to read a few pages from The Warrior of the Light. I just want to get you guys up to speed, you know? HBAR, Microsoft, COVID, money. Interesting. It would make sense that that Bill Gates would want to hang out with a more centralized coin like HBAR. It's just interesting, you know? So anyway, cup and handle for Cocos. Starting to make a move on the 4 hour. Still has a lot of room to go as well with the momentum. Daily also is in a good spot. We've seen it move from here. Giant double bottom really on its way to the top. And I see this going all the way to $1.95. It's $1.36. Watch out for Cocos. I think it was just 60 cents not too long from now. It's only did a double up 30% today though. So it may not want to grab it today. Chili's continuing to do its thing. Just continuing. After a little dump yesterday, says, you know what? We want it. Chili's is being talked about by everyone and everybody. I've never seen a coin that just got like so much hype around it. It's got a lot of hype. They're saying that, you know, it's the soccer team. Soccer is the biggest sport in the world. So it's the most popular sport in the world. And look at Chili's doing its thing here. Now let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, bouncing right off. It always comes back. And this is what I was hoping that would happen for Theta. I said, Theta has to eventually come back to the 21 day. Theta, when will you come close? But she kind of skated with it now. But wow, this is actually about to explode. Look at Chili's on the 4 hour with the low stochastic. Interesting. So despite all of Chili's moves, it looks like it's just really not done yet. Look, 1, 2, 4, 5 to the blow off top. So this thing could go parabolic. And it's just getting started. It's hard to believe, right? I feel like I missed the boat. I was watching and playing with Chili's. You know, I bought it at 2 cents, 3 cents. And actually, it was one of the coins I used to talk about here on the channel a lot, way before it pumped. Like I used to say, you know, it's an IEO. We talk about Chili's a lot, on and off. Last few weeks, it wasn't really a main focus. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I really made calls on it. I didn't. I missed this puppy. When my baby came, you know, my life it took a little bit of my focus, I'll be honest. A little bit of my focus, but now I'm back doing my thing. But I could see that in the last few weeks, there was a few things that I missed. Like I missed getting into Matic hard, even though Matic was one of my favorite coins a year ago. It's funny, a lot of these coins I picked a long time ago. I was like, these are going to be hot. Like a long time ago, I picked them. And I was trading in and out of them. But I didn't get like big positions, you know? Sorry, I got itchy eye, man. This is really live. CHZ, we on the same page. Watch CHZ and ZEC. Post the charts in Telegram if you haven't covered them. Yeah, this thing looks hot, man. This thing looks like it's about to explode. Look, it's even got some hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up here. And if we take the same area, we go here. It's like a flat line. It's not even close. And that, to me, that's divergence, telling me that the trend will continue to the upside. Daily's looking nice. Now you're just looking the 1 hour for a nice entry. And you know what? The 1 hour still wants more. So honestly, like, this is bullish to me right now. This is very bullish. Wow. Let's see the CHZ BTC chart. Looks very similar. Very, very similar. Daily a little more spent, though. Interesting. Daily worries me there. 4 hours ready to rock, man. Looks very similar. 508 Satoshi. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Makes me want to make a cash grab right now for CHZ. Now, this morning's starting to pump, and then we're seeing a little bit of a comeback on the morning. Things were down a little bit last night, kind of in and out, but, you know, these dips are getting bought up really fast. The second the dips come, the newbies who have been waiting for these coins jump on in. Remember, these coins are getting big name, big clout now. I do not see 1 inch breaking that $4 again. It's battle-tested $4 now efficiently. Really, really, really has. Bitcoin now, kind of a trade people were talking about. Possibly getting into Bitcoin. Bitcoin looked like it's going to take a bit of a move as well. Wow, so TVK took a big move today. I was looking at TVK last night, and I really liked it. I really liked it. I made a play on TVK. What happened was I sold my theta, right? And once I sold my theta, I realized I probably wasn't going to get back in at a perfect price. So I decided, what should I put the money in? I should get into TVK. So TVK was something that I decided to get into. And actually, I was going to ladder in. And I said, but you're really good. You had this, not you're really good. I said, but there's a good entry. There's a good entry here for and you know what? You can only get it for BUSD. So TVK, man, put it on your radar, guys. I believe it's going to do some damage. It really is going to do some damage. So yeah. But I like CAG for Bitcoin right now at 500 Satoshi. I believe you can make a nice quick 30% more out of this. This is not done, right? Just a quick, if we just look at it fast, get back up to 800 Satoshi. Almost make, damn near 60% right there. Yeah, 300 on 500 Satoshi. So I like the play. And I usually show this to my patrons, but I'll just show you. Look, we got into TVK last night at 8 p.m. for 1,100 BUSD, and that already made $200, 17%, doing its thing. And then I made 40. Then I made another buy at 1:20 a.m. right before I went to bed. I said I need more of this. I should get more of this. And then I placed a low one at 66 that never hit. It never hit. And look, it flipped all the way to 81, and I didn't catch it. So I could cancel this, unless maybe it comes back one day. You never know. I could keep it open on the low. I'd rather cancel that. But I wanted to put the entire bomb in there, but instead I tried to play it safe. And you know what? Now I regret it. FTT, another coin I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Alpha, a coin I'm looking at for Bitcoin. And Atom, right? Atom getting hammered down a little bit, but I still have faith that Atom is going to come up strong for BTC. So right now I like the play for CHZ BTC. Just got a lot of movement on it, people looking at it, and all the oscillators are in a good spot. So just something to bring up right now. CHZ, put it on your radar. Write this stuff down. Get a whiteboard out during this live stream because we go through a lot. And I want to make sure that you get everything you need to be awesome. All right. Now we're going to look at Bitcoin dominance. We had a little trouble with dominance yesterday. That's why a lot of our altcoins, when these, look, we were down here, big green candles. And our altcoins just red candled out. We just saw so many red, just nasty red candles. Nasty red candles. Bake, we love Bake, Dragos. You bring up Bake every day, my friend. We are into Bake heavy. Shout out to Wrenchy T and the popcorn. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in. So yeah, I like Bitcoin doing its thing. Bitcoin dominance right now really needs to just get rejected by the top of this trend line. Huge right now, and the 200-day moving average. We do not want to see it break to the upside. Right now, 4-hour is suggesting that we come down. So I want to see this. We're watching this very closely. We do not want to break 62.36. We got rejected. We came back down. So far, so good. We came back up, though, on a bit of a wick on the 4-hour. So I'm a little worried at the moment just watching this. Look, 1 hour wants to rip. Please go sideways, double top, and find your way down. If Bitcoin dominance breaks this level, we're going to see a little issue for the altcoins. So I do not want to see this bit of a ride. It's now a bit of a falling wedge. But to me, it also is an ascending triangle, right? An ascending pennant. So a bearish pennant. And I want to see this come back down to the bottom of the pennant. So that's what we're waiting for. 62.16, playing in this area. But do not break the top of this trend line. And if you do not break this area here, 62.36. We do break 62.36. Look, dominance can get all the way back up to 62.90 pretty fast. Not a lot of resistance there. And same here, back up to 63. And that's not going to be good for the altcoins. So we don't want that. We want dominance to continue to slide so the altcoins can continue to move. Trying to stay consistent. You're funny, man. I love that. So there's Bitcoin dominance for you. 1 hour is looking a little shady, right? Because there's momentum to the upside. 4 hours in our favor because the momentum's to the downside. I like that. And the daily is coming through some of the momentum. So that also worries me. I want to see this die off. Showing us that there's actually, the oscillators are telling us that dominance is going to start to rise. And that our alts are going to take a bit of a hit. So this is worrying me right now a little bit. It's worrying me a little bit. Bitcoin is revving up for a big move. A little interesting to say the least. So if your altcoin's not ready for a big move, you might take a little bit of a hit in your BTC pairs. I think if you hold your BTC pairs for like a month or two though, nothing can hurt you. You're going to be fine. Someone asked for CRV USDT or CVC USDT. CVC USDT. It's kind of following Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? Doing its thing. that played out right there, that trade there that we had put out. So let's take a look. This is a trade right here. If you want to get into it, I actually like where it's at. Daily could double top here. Lack of bullish momentum for whatever reason. Not really sure why, but just really couldn't get up there. 4 hour is ready to rock though. So the 4 hour suggests that we're going to move up to the upside. Take this tiny pennant that it's making. Let's look at the 1 hour and see what it's looking like. So it's making this here, CVC BTC. Bam. And yeah, it's starting to break out. 4 hours suggests that you're going to hit the target of the 4 hour. So the daily is kind of double topping. We'll see how it goes. You know, there's going to be some resistance obviously at the previous high. And then yeah, I see this going up to about, where is that target? About 51 from 46. So doing its thing. Bit of a cup and handle as well. Now that I really take a look at it. Things that aren't revealed at first really become revealed after. So cup and handle. This could actually get pretty explosive. You can see a bigger target now for this, or for CVC. I like what CVC is. I believe it's like it's an identity, right? It's your password, or it's like a passport, or kind of an identity type of thing, I believe. I could be wrong. But it is on Coinbase. People have access to it. This is a cup and handle. I've been seeing these all break to the upside. So that gives you a bigger target here at 63. Now the daily suggests possibly a little more downside. Sometimes these handles could go down, but you are breaking up. So maybe you go down here and make a wedge on the daily and then continue to the upside. Could you look at Voyager? Anytime I see the explosion. I just want to look at total and total 2 right now, see where we're at. Oh, OKX Orchard had a bit of a pump. I've been holding Orchard for a long time. Look at that pump for Orchard. All the way back up to 80. Orchard has been my friend throughout these times, man. I ran this first pump up from 20 cents to about $1, sold it, came back down, bought back in again, let it pump, sold it, bought back down here again. Now we're up again. So I've been having fun with Orchard. I've turned like $200 into like $3,000 just whipping it. Playing, having fun with it, and just like being super patient, just waiting for these big moves. And now I think it's ready to kind of continue to the upside. So I think it's really starting to find its base. There's just so much money coming into the space. I cannot believe how much money every coin can have its day. Like every coin has enough liquidity thrown at it that it can have its move. It's just insane. Like you name it, the coin can do it, right? Like every coin has had a day, man. RLC is pumped hard. Rose is pumped hard. RSR is pumped hard. Sand is just continuing to pump hard. These coins are hot right now. We got into Sand at 4 cents. I still can't believe it, man. And it did a 12x. 12x, right, would be 48. Sitting at 50 in a beautiful pennant right now. Sand, extremely bullish. I'm feeling a real pull up on the USDT pairs for these altcoins. A big move. The BTC pairs may be getting hurt. I'd watch out for the BTC pairs with that dominance, right? Dominance can sometimes hurt the BTC pairs a little more because the USDT pairs will just go up in value, right? But if your value is to gain BTC, you could also use the USDT pairs and then sell them and buy BTC with them. So there's a strategy either way you look at it, right? SHR finally flirting. Let's see if the call that I have here. Still in my buy zone, so just leaving the buy zone. SHR, so far so good. This trade is going its way. These trades take a while. We've been in the buy zone since, look, March 6th, March 7th. No, where is that? Yeah, March 6th, March 7th. It's now the 11th. 5 days. 5 days just to establish the position. And look, interacting with the 200-day moving average, that's making a double bottom. SHR, man, it's on its way. This is almost like a given. Look at the BTC pair as well. I'm really interested in these. Same thing, shady wick action though. I can't stand those shady wicks, but this is a beautiful, beautiful bull pennant. And this thing is just begging to break to the upside. You know, I'm so excited that spring is on its way, man. I'm a huge spring guy, and I'm super excited about that today. 63 people watching, 31 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? It's just not the lifer way. You call yourself a crypto lifer? Ha! And you don't hit the like button? I laugh at you. I laugh at you. I say you were a fake lifer. I say you never were a lifer at all. So if you want to feel the energy, if you want to feel the vibe, if you want to be one with me like Obi-Wan Kenobi, hit that like button. It'll really, truly change your energy. You'll become a crypto lifer instantly. Literally, like a suit will come onto you. You'll be like, oh my God, I look like a superhero all of a sudden. Now look at SHR BTC. I see this making a move in a beautiful pennant as well. Sitting at 70 Satoshi. This thing can get all the way up to 132 Satoshi. Where can you get SHR? You can get it on KuCoin, and you can get it on probably on Uniswap and stuff like that. But KuCoin is a good place to buy it. I like KuCoin a lot. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Now we're going to take a look at Total and Total 2 as we move through some of the requests. So we're doing better today, right? We're kind of like still saying it's S-key, huge move incoming. Yeah. I believe S-key is coming. I agree with you. Binance Dex. Dope. Yeah, you can get it on Binance Dex as well. You're right. So here we go. Let's look at my projection again. Back to the ugliness. Back to this insanity. Not even fun to look at. Let me just delete some of my circles here. Maybe if that can kind of clean up my act a little bit. This line, we can get rid of at this point. But that hit the target. You can see that was a falling wedge, break to the upside, hit the target. Now we're here. We're at this big deal here. $1.7 billion. We're at the highest we've ever been yet again. The highest we've ever been yet again. So, you know, look at these coins ripping. So remember, this has been my projection all along. Are we going to break to the downside? I don't know. I'm going to use some support and resistance now to really get to the nitty gritty here because we got to figure out what's going down. And what I do is I stay away from the area that I know is the most important at the moment because I'm anticipating that. And I get a little, I'm like, okay, we're going to get to that. We're going to make sure that everything we do here is clean. So we double topped up here. The highest high that I can really see, it looks like we hit was 1.74 trillion. So we're knocking on that door again. We're knocking on that door again. And it's interesting because now we're making a bit of an ascending triangle. And actually, I saw this pattern a few times before throughout this bull run. And we're going to wedge in here and continue to break to the upside, in my opinion. So at first, I thought we were going to follow that same channel, right? But I think things are turning a little more hyper bullish on us. And this is an indication. We had a faster downward momentum channel, followed by a break to the upside. Now, we need to break this higher channel, though. What is Total? Total is the entire market cap. If you're new to my channel, we go over Total every single day. This is going to tell you where your money's going. You could buy 100 coins. Yeah, you might 10x tomorrow. You might make double, this and that. But if you have a lot of money, and once you're successful, hopefully, even if you have up to 2-3 grand, I don't care. To me, that's a lot of money. Once you start making money in this, once your account gets up to $10,000, you really need to know what's happening with Total too, because this is really where your money's going. And if this doesn't look bullish, then your money's not looking bullish as well. So you probably should be going over this every single day. And this is what I'm trying to teach you guys. I'm trying to teach you guys what to be doing, okay? So check it out. We are forming levels. Bounce off, there's resistance. We bounced off that resistance. There was resistance there. We bounced off that. Now we bounced off the secondary resistance here. This is a big sign to me. We got to break this higher high. Are we going to double top here? And do we see some bearish divergence? We do see a little bearish divvy. It did seem to play out already, though. Swing up to swing up. We have swing down to swing down. I still do that, even though I have the Alt-T is the shortcut. Now, we got a cross here on the MACD, but it's just, it doesn't seem like we're getting that much momentum. So, SXP taking a dip. CHZ booming, 30 cents incoming. Yeah, I think CHZ is about to continue to rip. It looked like it's going to rip. You could see that it's going to rip, actually. Even the BTC pair looks pretty nice, honestly. Looks like it's going to just continue to do its thing. So, yeah. BTC. This ACM too is starting to make a big move. We'll talk about ACM, but ACM is looking pretty tasty as well, in my opinion, right? So yeah. Okay, so total 2, man. It's getting wedged up in this area. We need to hold support. Now, are we going to break it down into a bigger channel? We'll see what goes on. We'll take a look. I did just enter CHZ BTC. Okay. It was just at 530 Satoshi, and I said you should get in at 500 Satoshi, man. Remember? Like, we already would have made 10% in the last few minutes. So we went over that immediately. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Let's go back to the trade now. This was the first thing I put on your guys' radar, and it's like the first thing starting to make money. So not only was I just like lucky enough to just kind of make that one, and I usually go over Bitcoin first, but for some reason, you know, I guess it's not some reason. I mean, there's, you know, I was watching this thing and I was like, well, it looks hot to me. Look at that thing. It just started to break out right now. Giant move right as we talked about it. It's like my channel is just channeling at 26 to 30. You already would have made almost 5 cents, 25% gains, literally like that. Like that. And I think this is going to continue to the upside. Everything is looking nice. The 1 hour specifically. Look for it to break this top level here. And it thing is gone. To the moon, man. To the moon. So, wow. It's flying. It's flying. Wow, man. 550. So we just looked at it. Yo, this is insane. Anyway, so this thing is nuts. This thing was just at 500 Satoshi like a second ago. Wow, BTC pairs, man. BTC pairs. Look at that. 550, 10% in 2 seconds. We just looked at this 503 Satoshi, and I was like, I should make a move on that. Craziness, because I really was about to. So Bitcoin pairs are moving pretty high. This TVK is moving nice, guys, to say the least. So just want to put this on your radar, TVK as well. We'll look at that in a second. Data is probably the safest play on the entire map. I sent you the total chart in Telegram. I'm on the phone, so bad drawing. What up, Hadouken? Yeah, so total 2, man, doing its thing. We just need to break above that level. So I at first was kind of bearish, thinking that we had to come back down, but I'm watching total 2 right now, and there's a chance that this thing kind of breaks up to the upside. Now we could still break down here and hit the bottom of the pattern. That's okay. I could see that occur, and that would bring us back down to 1.633 trillion. That's okay. So that's about the lowest I think we hit, is this line here at 1.638 trillion, you know. Yeah, 338. I thought it was a 3338. So anyway, I like what I'm seeing here for total. Let's take a look at total 2, which is the entire altcoin market. Now, I thought the altcoins were also doing the same thing. And look, we kind of came back up. And we're doing this, you know, I thought we were going to come back down. But so far, we're breaking above this level pretty nicely too. So, are we going to make this giant consolidative triangle? I don't know. To me, it's just so big. I feel like that would be a smaller move. This is telling me that there's something big is brewing for these altcoins, man. I'm telling you. There might be one more dump in March. I feel like March is going to be a funky little month, but so far so good, right? It's been a pretty good month for March. For March, Bitcoin actually may be the most positive month Bitcoin's ever had. Now, this is forming a bit of a pennant. If we just play it like we always play it and we take our length, it says we could break on out here to $776 billion and add another almost, you know, $130 billion to this. That would be a big move. Another 20% gain or more. Yeah, about 1/6, like 18%. What is it? You know, yeah, 20.34% gain for the altcoin market. What would that do to your portfolio? Where would that money go? Yeah, last chance to buy Algo before $2. I totally agree. Donut just spiked. Interesting. Yeah, Home Peeps, the group got what I posted 30 minutes ago as well on CHZ. In the group, got that when I posted just 30 minutes. Yeah, you guys are, see, you were on CHZ right off the bat. So that's why my group is crucial, guys. Join the Telegram. If you're new, join the Telegram right here. Bam. People posting every single day. Let me show you what the Telegram will bring. And honestly, I think we're going to make it paid soon. I think we're going to close the doors to the public. So very, very soon. I said when we hit 1,000 subscribers, and we had 1,014. We hit it, man. So check it out. This is funny. Yeah, it's a possible. I think that's a very possibility right there, right? Come back down to the same top line, and boom, we blast off. I like it. I like it. Poker face. I like that. That's pretty cool. SEC. Forgot who asked me yesterday, but here's a hidden bullish divergence happening on 2 indicators. More likely. Let's take a the charts and calls only. CEZ. Look, we got a CAZ chart here at 9:33 in the morning. The buy zone, stop loss, 53% gains all the way up. There it is. And this thing is already up. Shout out to JD on the call. Beautiful call. Done very well. Nice and clean. You got your trading energy on there. I like that. This is clean. This is a clean trade. Another beautiful trade by the Lifer Group. So thank you so much, JD. And yeah, man. I can tell who's a shark in here. And we got some amazing traders in my group. We really do. People that are really watching, paying attention, and they know. They know where the price is going. They're not playing games. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in and being a part of it. Yeah, look, we're already up. Look at this. Already have $95 in the CHZ trade. Took CHZ for Bitcoin real fast. Made $95. It's up to 622 Satoshi. This thing is flying. Like, absolutely flying. CHZ, BTC. Look at this. I had to take a nibble, and I usually don't buy candles, but look at that. Oh, wow. It went up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is insanity. A position in CHZ. Yo, call me a CHZ lover, man. And I went halfway. I should have went all the way. Damn. Wow. Wow. Yo, that makes me want to jump out right now. Like, that's the biggest candle I've ever seen. Like, we got to be up damn near 200 now. Like, this is crazy. 153, 26% gains. Damn. I only put like $1,000 in there. Or less, actually. It only filled 80%. It was going so fast. I couldn't get my fill. I'm trying to fill it. I'm trying to fill it. It's like, nah. That's nuts. I feel like I have to sell that. Like, I feel like I have to sell the top of that candle. Like, that's insane. Yeah, look at that come down now. I should have sold the top of that candle immediately. Look at that. Now you got to go to a smaller time frame. You got to see what's going down. 1 minute is still pumping like this. That was nuts. That was nuts. 645. I feel like I should just take a long position in CAG and let this thing run. Like, I feel like it will test this top area and then just continue on. You know? That's where you get in between. You know, big candles like that. It's like, oh. Now, if it was a faster, robust pro, I might sell, go back in, sell. But you know what? To me, like, Binance is fast, but it's not like that robust, right? Like, by the time you did all that, you know, I'm just going to let this rock on out. Like, this is insane. But shout out to anyone in here, and let you guys know I took the call right here live on the channel. Like, this is how we do it. 20% gains, too. You could sell right now and say, you know what? I made 20% gains on my first trade of my life. If you were a beginner trader, I'm just saying it. Don't do anything you see us do on this channel again. This is all for entertainment purposes only. But another live call on the trade, man. Wow, we caught one. We caught a live fish. We caught a live fish right there. Went in with 500 on CHZ. Sell it. I like this guy. Crazy. Got a full send, dude. He half sent, right? Got a full send, dude. I know, right? I half sent. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you on that. I'm gonna let this thing run. You know why? Because I go by the oscillator, and the 1 hour tells me we have more room to go. I don't go on how I feel. I go on what I know, and the oscillator tells me we have more room to go. We also have this beautiful line here after a nice consolidation. Nice consolidation. 1 minute tells me we're coming back down, but look, we're consolidating on the 1 minute. So this is beautiful. When you flag out on the 1 minute, more to come. So I'm going to show you guys how to relax and ride a position out by using your TA as your guide, man. And then we're just going to make our projections and continue to the upside. We're going to get to 800 sats, man. Remember, that was the goal when we first started this. That was the goal, was to get it to 800 Satoshi, right? That was the goal. So we're on the way, man. We're on the way. We're on the way. SXP moving against BTC as well. That's a nice play right now. Okay. Oh, see how we're falling down. I don't want to see that happen. Don't do too much, though. See, there's the dump. Up, there's the pump back. So as long as we hold this candle, man, I'm telling you. 15 minutes a little high too low suggests that we do come back down. I did hit 700 sats real quick though. Damn, man. Damn. Couldn't even really see it happen really that fast, right? That was just fast money. Fast money. Fast money come and go, bro. You know, damn, man. That was insane. Can you check Burger B&B? Yeah, let's get back in there. That was just nuts. Let's get back into the show. But that was crazy, man. This happens live. This stuff happens live all the time. What do you think about B Pro? I heard you guys keep asking me about B Pro. People talk about it a lot. You know, I have a full send. I got a list of some coins that I want to talk about, but I want to make it like a cool video for later on today. So I have a list of coins I'm going to discuss that I want to get into, but we'll make it a video for later on today. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a good time. Okay. Okay. Check it out. So let's look at 1 inch too. Holding this. So 1 inch took the dump with everything else. 1 inch has been trying people's patience, in my honest. And to be honest, whenever I see this, you know what coin did this? Uni did the same thing. It played games in this $3 area. It was just sat around. Everyone was like, look, it did a bit of a BART. 1 inch is just continuing to play games, but it's running out of room, man. And we have it trapped up right in here. And look, it's running out of room. And the 4 hours ready to rock. And it's finally getting wedged up. And it's running out of room here on the MACD. Perfect buy right here. Now 4 is now bottom of the pattern. Who would have thought? Before it was always the 3s that were the bottom of the pattern. But now 4 is the bottom of the pattern. Higher highs coming in. With the lower highs with higher lows. Forming that wedge. We're running out of room. It's only a matter of time. This is now a stone cold call on the channel. Stone cold call. Gonna have some room here too on the on this RSI still pointing back up. We're getting a MACD cross. We hope. We hope. Daily doesn't look too great, but we can't really go by the daily just because it doesn't have that much information. For me, the 1 hour really is what sits tight with me, and I love what I'm seeing on the 1 hour on the 4 hour. So 4 hour, man, ready to rock. This is a call I'm gonna put out on the channel. Let me clean it up a little bit, get it nice and pretty, spiff it up, polish it up. So here's a live call, another live call on the channel. Bam, 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 bam. Levels of support and resistance possible, right? Not too hard, but you know, might just make some chop. But then we're gone into price discovery. We're very close to price discovery too, man. You know, 640, we're not that far. We're not that far. It was diluting the market. They gave a lot of people the airdrop, and what happened? People sold their airdrop, okay? That's what happens, man. It happened down here too. But look what happens after when people are done selling the airdrop, the value comes out. People realize what it was. And you know, a lot of the people that sell it, when they start seeing the price go up, they FOMO back in because they used to have it and they're like, damn, I should have just kept that 1 inch I got. And they actually start pumping the price back up. So these sellers down here, they'll be back for more. Trust me. They'll be back for more, man. You have to think of the psychology. At Crypto Lifer, got the good vibes, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Want to look into Icon and Theta? Yeah, I do, bro. I do. Respect for what you're doing, Lifer. Anytime, man. Anytime. Smart parts for Ion. Love you too, brother. I'm tipping too. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Hi, I'm tripping hard on shrooms. I love all of you guys. That's pretty cool. And someone else is tripping too, man. Good for you guys. Good time to trip, man. Do your thing. Yeah. If I'll tell you one thing, if you're tripping on mushrooms, I should tell you, kind of mess with your mind a little bit. I'm not saying it's a good thing to do, guys. I don't, if I have any young subscribers, people are going to do what they're going to do out here on this internet. But if you are, remember, you are one. We are one. We are all one together. We are coming through together. We are forming with the weather. We can keep it. We can spit it. We can rip it. We can flip it. We can go it. We can do it. We can see it. We can be it. Anything you want to be. Anything you want to see. Anything you want to do. Just be free with me. We can go through the universe with this verse. It's a burst. It's the first. I'm the first. I'm the worst. I'm the one who is cursed. I've been done it from the dirt since the first one that was outside when I was squirt. When I was just a squirt. Anyway, I just wanted to play with your brain right quick. 60K or we don't eat. Yeah, 60K or we don't eat. No food in the house. 60K or no food for anyone in the family. That's it. 60K or you're not eating. I'm with you. I'm with you on it. I'm with you on that 100%. Crypto Lifer, hell yeah, bro. I knew you were a real one. Yo, you guys are awesome, man. Shout out to everyone out here. But yo, this is it. Here's the call. Here's the call. I don't think the price will get much lower than this. I really don't. So you could buy up in here to the breakout underneath support between $4. And I'm going to say, yeah, $4. Yeah, $4.20. Sharp little box, honestly. $4 buy zone right there, man. If you get a wick in there, I'll bring it down for a wick. Because we might just get a wick. So if we get a wick, fine. But position yourself down here with the stop loss. And ride this puppy out, man. This box is between 382 and 433. But you really, to me, $4 even is the Steven number, man. I said anything below $4 is a steal for this coin. And you can see it's continuing to the upside, forming a new trend. It's actually in the falling wedge if we want to bring it down like this. That's interacting with the 200-day moving average like we talk about. It's bouncing. It's played its games with the 200. It's going to come on up. We're going to see a golden cross soon too, right here, with the 50-day crossing the 200-day moving average. So golden cross on its way. 1 inch is about to see some brighter pastures in the spring. Yes, it's been a long haul. 1 inch has been playing games. It's been a long hold. It's like, come on, 1 inch. I know you want to get to $8-9. I know you want to do it. Right here, the target is $9.37 for 1 inch. Here's your buy zone again for the 800th time, right? It's like, come on, 1 inch. Everything looks pretty bullish for Bitcoin. We got to watch Bitcoin dominance, right? That could ruin this trade. Remember, that's why you always have a stop loss. That could ruin the trade. You never know. You never know what's going to go down. So there you go. And here's a trade. 1 inch, man. Doing its thing. Doing its thing. We'll give you the measured move of the stop loss. About 15% stop loss, 14% stop loss. But you can make 134%. So you got to risk a little bit to gain a lot. Risk to reward ratio. Make sure it's there for you. Make sure it's there for you. And what we do is we end up posting this right here in the Crypto Lifer trades. Bam, and call it the 1 inch USDT. Right? And there you go, man. That's in there, ready to go. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you guys so much for joining me, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. 67 people watching, 43 likes. Word. How is Phantom doing? Have we looked at Kin, Pundy X, or Dent? No, we haven't. Let's take a look. Let's keep it moving. March 12th, 75K. Wow, making a call like that. That's amazing. Anybody know how to claim BSC View? I have BUSD in my MetaMask, but I can't join the pool. I think you need BSC Pad, honestly. Crypto Lifer, hell yeah, bro. I know you were a real one. CJ Bars. You guys are funny. Zill chart in the Telegram. Update. Targets posted. Did you sell any of your Theta yesterday? I did sell my Theta yesterday. I did live on the channel. And I'm pissed. I'm pissed about it, all right? I'm not happy about it. Let's look at the dollar index too. I wanted to go over the dollar index, make sure that it's dumping still. So we did get rejected here. We came back down. Lack of momentum. We are pushing though and double bottoming on the 4 hour. That tells me there's momentum to the upside. Let's hope it's not a lot, but we'll see what happens. Daily is taking over though and telling us no way. So give the 4 hour a little more room to go. Hopefully we double top and the daily takes over and we dump. However, we didn't break down like these projections said that we would, you know. So we'll see what happens. But so far, so good for the dollar index. It's pretty much dumping. And it looks kind of like this. And let's hope it just comes down all the way down, back to 87. So we're watching that dollar index closely, but I'm going to go over it for you guys as well because it's important. Let's take a look at all your tickers. We got some tickers flying at us, guys, right now. Let's take a look. I'm super excited about these tickers. Let's look at Icon and Theta. Icon, one of my favorite coins in the game. It did damage. You know what's funny? No one really, you know, Engine Coin did some damage, all this other thing. Icon did some amazing moves. No one really talked about it. You know, and here's one of my favorite coins too, right here. IOST, bouncing off the 618. Even, you know, through the 618, getting into that 706 area, wicking back up. Now it's in the 0.5 fib with the 21-day moving average. Look at this thing, making a new trend. So IOST about to break into its all-time high again. The daily looking nice with some momentum to the upside. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour also resetting kind of at the end of its lane here. So I like what we're seeing here for ICX. Take a look at what we see for ICX. It's doing the same thing that we talk about with a lot of other coins. This kind of elongated pennant that has interactions with the 200-day moving average towards the bottom of the pattern. And that, my friends, is the catalyst. That's the last time we had it, was right here. Same similar pattern right here. We had these like long wedge action here, and it starts to touch the 200-day moving average. See, something like this. And this is what we're talking about. So ICX, I see a big move for this. This is starting to kind of get wedged up. Where do I see IOST? I'm sorry, IOST. And then we'll get into ICX. This is just one of my favorite projects. So when I buy it, I have to talk about it. I started buying this and telling people to get in at about half a penny. So we've now done a 9X clean 9X and more. We were up even higher at one point, all the way to 6, 7, almost at 7 cents. Came back down, reworking ourselves. And I see this going all the way back up to 10 cents. So that would be a 20X for me on IOST. So shout out to everyone who got into IOST or who took any of my advice or who likes IOST just because you like it. This is another call for the channel. I like what we see happening here on the 4 hour. So we're going to put a buy zone as well for this. Also, we have the 200-day moving average, which is a great place to hide a stop loss, guys. Because it's 9 out of 10 times, we really don't go that much below it. Go to the 1 hour as well, just to take a look. And the 1 hour looks pretty healthy to me as well. So I like this call, and I like where we're at with it. Close to bottom of the pattern, running out of room. Really touching the 200 right now. Stop loss doesn't have to, could be very, very close. Very, very close on this one. So buy zone on IOST. You can see that we've already consolidated. We bounced. This is the 618 Fibonacci. I'll pull a fib if you really feel, if you want me to make you feel nice and comfy with it. So that's the Fibonacci pull that we're doing right there. And we're going back down to the 706. Bouncing, beautiful, beautiful. You can't beat that 78.6 retracement. Then we got back into the golden pocket, got bought back up. Now we're holding that 0.5 Fibonacci level. I like what's going on right there. Beautiful thing, beautiful times. I could pull this out and make it like that. So it's around, but not too bad. And there, buy your buy zone in between the 0.5 and the 382 Fibonacci level. Stop loss right here. Okay, you could even hide your stop loss in the 0.618, but I think we can use that 200-day moving average. So that's why I'm playing a little closer to the bone. Okay. And I see a big target for this, up to 10 cents. All the way from 4, that's going to be a nice 2.5x. So a big move for this. A big, big move for IOST is brewing. 150% gains. And let's see what you have to risk to get in. %15% at the least. You could even shave it back up to 10. But so this is the idea here, okay? And you notice it will give you it'll give you percentages too. So, but there you go, man. That's how I break it down for myself, right? Patient. We wait patiently for the next move. Wait patiently for the next move. And it comes. It comes. IOST, USDT. And I want you to recreate these charts. When you see me post this, I want you to go find TradingView, get a free account, do whatever you have to do. Okay? I have links to all this stuff in my videos. If you want to learn how to trade, if you want to use the link here, right here. Automate your trading with 3 commas. If you want TradingView, go here, click 3 commas. That also helps me. These all are affiliate links that support the channel. Anytime you use any one of these links, you really support the channel. You know, follow me on Twitter. Anything you do, man, liking me. Join in the Patreon. We have a Patreon. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in. Okay, so check it out. Zill looking good. Wow, yeah. Can you check BQX ETH? I'm interested in Dent and Kin too. Yeah. Zill looking good. Zill's on fire, man. Man, CAZ is killing it. I didn't even look at it. Isn't that funny? Like, I didn't even look at it yet. That's how I'm so immune to trading at this point. I'm like, oh, word is, you know, CHZ, word. That's a nice long hold. I mean, that thing's going to do great, right? The thing's going to do great. Let's just take a look. I don't want to join these teams. They want me to join the 3 commas team. I'm like, I'm not going to trade enough to join your team. In my opinion. And I also don't want to be affected by anything else. I want to be in my own lane. Just trying to show you guys this CAZ trade to see where it's at. Oh, so we're up 23%. It's at 659 sats. We're up $134. Not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of other things are moving though. TVT came down a bit. Went up to 80. Came down to 76. I'm telling you, TVK is starting to make a big move. It really is. All right, let's get back into the chat. Okay, Fade and ICX were my first coins, up 6 figures between the two, man. Shout out to you, man. That's dope. Appreciate it, man. I'll check it out. I'm a big psychonaut. I'm sitting on 30,000 data. It was my first coin I ever bought. That's so awesome, Cizula. I love hearing that. Seriously, after the live stream or wherever you have time, listen to East Forest album called Music for Mushrooms. It's perfect. He put tons of quality thought into it over 10 years. Okay, word, man. Would be better to invest in Bitcoin knowing that 10,000 per Bitcoin is coming, or better to invest in a top pick cheap altcoin? Which one would make you better profits? Altcoins are going to make you better profits. There's no doubt about it. Like Bitcoin goes to 300K. Right now, that's a 6X. Altcoins are 6Xing like regularly. You know, Engine Coin just did like a 10X. So you're going to make way more money in the altcoins. But what you want to do is stack Satoshis. You don't want to make it your goal to hang on. Bitcoin to 500K by September is really the call now. Well, don't flaunt it. Keep it low for the health of the channel. I don't know what he's saying. I'm bullish on Litecoin at the moment. Shout out to everyone here watching. 68 likes. Okay. Buy Noe. Zill looking good. Let's take a look at BQX. Let's take a look at ICX. And let's take a look at data. Data continuing to rip. So we'll just take a look at data. I also want to go over Reef. We'll go over Reef right now on our way down the line. Reef holding this 3.5 cent. It is getting boring to hold Reef. I get it. I get it. But just hold on. This is a cup and handle. And this cup is going to pay us. And this handle is going to pay us. And the 200-day moving average is getting way higher. It's a big deal too. Look, when you start seeing this yellow line start to make these little loops, what happens? We're right here. Look, see the cup? There's the handle. Boom. Cup, handle, boom. We're right there. Same pattern. Cup, handle, boom. It's the same pattern. You see it? Cup and handle, cup and handle. History is about to repeat itself. Here's another cup and handle. This thing just continues to make cups and handles that are bigger than the last one. Like here's a little one, here's a bigger one, here's a bigger one, then we'll make a giant one. All right. And you can see that Reef is just exploding in price wise and range wise. And it has a beautiful trajectory. So I would not sell my Reef bag for anything. I'm happy where we're at. You could add a little bit to your reef bag right now. And now let's take a look at the health of the oscillators just for the moment. Yeah, 4 hours is coming down, but it's funky. It's funky. It's telling you we're kind of in the middle. Not a lot of bearish momentum to the downside. So I like what we see there. I don't know what the heck that was for, but take a look at the daily now. Daily is coming down, but we don't have a lot of information on the daily. So I'm not going to give it a lot of clout. But, you know, what I do like is the trend is your friend until it's not. A little bit of hidden bullish divergence as well. Let's go back to the 4 hour. Do we see hidden bullish? And we do. Swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. Tells me that the trend will continue, and it is beginning to continue. And also, yeah, no hidden bullish there, but we're doing all right. Shout out to St. John's with their big game tonight. Doing their thing, man. Shout out to St. John's. 72 people watching. That's one of the most people we've ever had, man. Let's keep it going. Can we get to 100 people watching? Let's do it. Let's break 100 today. Guys, this is the coolest channel in the world. Ask about any single coin. I am a wizard. I will go through all your tickers. Now it's crazy ticker time. T-Fuel is killing it too. Crazy ticker time. Guys, give me your tickers now. In fast. I want tickers fast. I want you guys to hit us. PundyX and Holochain. Let's just look at PundyX and Holochain. Let's look at Kin and Dent. We're my only small caps. You got others. IOIT update in the Telegram chart. Luna, BQX for ETH, GLM. Okay, let's do this. I'm hyped right now. I like it. Yeah. Okay, let's start. BQX for ETH. This thing is hot right now. My man, BQX for ETH is hot right now. Let's take a look at that. BQX for ETH. No one has more energy than we do, man. We are the lifers, man. We could take on any crew in this game. BQX for ETH making a rounded top. I don't like to see that, but is now starting to interact with the, 200-day moving average. This is a big deal. I bring this up all the time on the channel. So we have a falling wedge. Okay. We did have this double top. What happened? The double top fell to the downside. That's what double tops do. It's happy because we want to see stuff like that, right? So falling wedge, interacting with the 200-day moving average. Last time we had one of those, or we got close, was a catalyst to the upside. I like what we're seeing here. But, I do have a but. 4 hour is high here. Could it come in double top? There's a chance and kind of get us on out of here. So I'm not saying we're completely bearish, but we are curving down here on the MACD. We do have a lack of momentum. Little bit of a possible inverse head and shoulder here, though. You see that on the RSI. That's a good sign. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, see if there's a stronger move. 1 hour might carry us through. This is a lighter pair, so here we go. We could ride the 1 hour up. So now, if the 1 hour looks good, then we'll get to the 15-minute. 15-minute is also looking all right. Might double bottom here and come back down to the bottom of the pattern here at 0.029. That might be your last chance to snatch it if it tests the bottom of the pattern here at 0.029. So you could put a limit order there and try to snatch BQX ETH at that point. I do believe the 1 hour will break to the upside, and I am bullish on it right now. So, yeah, I am bullish on this. Let me give you a target. It could come back down here, though, one more time. I wouldn't be surprised if it does a bit of this double bottom action here. But again, link to the poll. This has a big target. Big target. BQX for ETH. I believe this is Voyager. Voyager is making big gains. Right? And there you go. On the 1 hour, I see this making some big moves. So there's Voyager. And we'll get into the next ticker. Also, guys, you can learn every single time you watch me do a ticker. Watch what I'm doing. I'm teaching you as we're doing this. This is constant practice. Let's take a look at GLM. Gollum. I'm in Gollum for BTC. Are you in Gollum for BTC? Let's take a look at it. GLM BTC. Bit of a cup and handle here going. Bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom forming. And then kind of coming on through, hitting the 200-day moving average. We talk about that a lot. Really getting propped up. You can see when we touch it, we like to bounce away. It's like hot fire. Bounce away, bounce away. Will we bounce away this time? High probability. 1 hour is in our favor with a double bottom on the stochastics. Ready to rock. We're getting a MACD cross. Let's take a look at the 4 hour on Gollum. I will disclose I also am in Gollum, GLM. I have about a $1,200 position in GLM for BTC. So bam, forming a bit of a pennant here. I like what we're seeing. Also, I think this is a cup and handle. You tell me. But looks like a cup and handle to me. $5. Wow, we're all on one. We all won. You're right, brother. Pundy X, Dent, and Kin. Appreciate all you do. Thank you so much, man. See, it's the mushrooms, man. The mushrooms made you put in that super chat because they believed you. They believed in you. Chain games, please. I don't even know what BQX was. BQX is Voyager, and it's basically like, you know, it's a competitor to Coinbase. You know, you can sign up and buy coins on that exchange. So it's like a competitor to Coinbase. Okay, so check it out. This is a cup and handle GLM for BTC doing its thing. And I see this breaking out and doing some damage, right? So this is why I am in this coin right now. And I'm going to hold it for maybe 2 to 6 weeks. Once we get to this all-time high, I'm probably going to think of unloading. I'm just trying to double up my Bitcoin. That's all I'm doing. I'm not holding this because I like the project that much. This thing has been out since 2017. I remember Gollum, and maybe it will be amazing. Maybe it will. But I'm just letting this thing rock out, man. Try to make 44% gains, and then I'll think about where we're at. But right now, I like it. Lack of momentum on the bearish momentum here on the MACD. We're also getting a fall down on the RSI, which means the RSI in itself is in a bit of a falling wedge that wants to break to the upside. Also, stochastics RSI could come back down. So we might see a little more sideways action. I wouldn't be surprised if we have to open this up a little bit. And this thing does a little more like that. That would run this off down to the bottom. But it is starting to curve here when I looked at it closely. No, it wasn't. Okay. I thought it was, but no. So we're okay. We're okay. So far, so good. But I like Gollum BTC. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Burger BNB. This is a call that I've been putting out for a long time. So once we go there, it's going to be a lot quicker because I already have a call on it. And I've already done some work, so we can just head right over to Burger BNB and see what I've been talking about here. Remember, man, write this stuff down. Take some notes. I checked the BQX ETH chart. You mentioned a divergence and a double bottom. I was trying to learn from it, but I couldn't quite figure out where these two things were. Can you show me in the Telegram if you have time? If I have a chance, I'll show you his chart, and maybe we could talk about it, right? So Burger in the buy zone still. I think accumulating Burger is a good idea here. Let me show you. Burger is in a cup and handle as well. There's your cup handle. We showed you how things get all the way back to the wicks like they did before. Burger can get all the way back to that 0.07 Binance for BNB. Right now, you can only get Burger for BNB, but once it starts to rip, they're going to add those pairs, the USDT pair. Trust me. A lot of my calls take 2-3 weeks to accumulate. Then they take 2 to 4 weeks to get you your money. 6-week holds to make the money. Okay? As much as you see things flying off the chart like today, you saw me make some quick gains, and I know it's cool and it's funny, and yeah, wow, CHZ, but what happens is like we're looking at the charts, that happens every once in a while, but it's not happening consistently, right? Consistently, you want to hold and make bank. So just something to think about in the game, you know, and Burger is one of those coins. So I like Burger, and I see it going up 162% from where it's at, and I believe it'll get new pairs added to it, and when it does that, the liquidity will explode. And that's kind of what it has going for it, just like a lot of the other coins. Like this happened to Bake. Bake was only bought for BNB for 40 cents. Now we're sitting with Bake at $1.30, $1.40, right? So, like, let's look at Pundy X, Dent, and Kin from my man right here, who gave me the 5 bills. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. It means the world to me that you would hit me up with the super chat. I would like it if you gave me your actual pairs, but right now I'll just do the USDT pair so people can understand how much it costs, right? So Pundy X is NPX. I never even realized that Pundy X was NPX because it's been on my radar now with the NPX symbol, but I didn't realize it was Pundy X. Pundy X actually looking really nice. This is where you like to buy in these rounded bottoms. We talk about this all the time. So here, you know, you could kind of just extend us down here. You could say we were in this wedge, which I like, and then the wedge became a rounded bottom. So beautiful rounded bottom, and actually it's coming down to the bottom of the, like that's really your buy zone right there. We're getting really close to the buy zone on the 4 hour. Suggestive nature. 1 hour does want to curve down too, so wait for this to come back down. I think we can get down here and touch the bowl. Even maybe get a little closer. So I think 0.002165 USDT. Oh wow, this thing is very, very cheap too. Not even a half a penny yet. And this has been around for a long time. This is a payment network, right? Just been along for a long time. One of my friends was a huge Pundy X guy. He used to buy it all day. He was just Pundy X. He must be crazy because he's been holding this thing for a long time. But he is now up a bit. Pundy X going from all the way from 002. No, 002. So Pundy X has done a 10x. Let's take a look at it right now. Since it got a USDT pair on January 9th, so brand new to the USDT pairings, even though it's been out for a long time. Wow, Pundy X up, am I reading that right? 1,800%. So damn near a 20x for Pundy X. So wow. So this thing could moon again, and look where it's sitting at right there. So Pundy X, good call on Pundy X. Opinion on Alpha, I just bought some Alpha. So I'll bring up Alpha for you for sure. Now we'll take a look at Dent, D-E-N-T. Damn, you throw through 3 tickers in there, though. I don't know, man. 3 tickers in one? That's like 3 5s. You know what I'm saying? That's the 15. I'm just... Dent's starting to break out, though, of this daily channel that it was in here, like it did before. And it likes to do this, forming a giant double bottom in a way. It does have momentum, MACD cross. Everything looks nice. And we're low on the 4 hour as well with the retest of the 200-day of the 21-day moving average. I like that. Now I look for a perfect entry on the 1 hour. The 1 hour is good. Dent is actually ready to rock. I'm going to be putting a call out for this right now because it's looking really nice. So let's take a look at Dent right now. I got it in a cup and handle on the 1 hour. We're going to make the call on the 1 hour because the 4 hour and the daily both look like they're good for us. So I like that. 4 hour and the daily are healthy. Rising out of that cup. It's making the handle. It could extend itself into the handle a little more, but we're pretty low on that stochastic, so not much more room to go here. I like what we're seeing for Dent. This is an old coin too, Dentacoin, right? From what I remember. I could be wrong too, but I remember this. I remember trading Dent and looking at Dent like in 2017. So this coin's been around for a long time. I remember these coins, man. I got thousands of them logged in my brain. Nuts, right? Just making some support and resistance lines so we can get a gauge of where we're at as well. So there you go, man. I see this in a cup and handle about to do some damage as well. If you can hold through this just kind of little bit period in the 1 hour, but it looks like we're very close to the bottom of the channel. We could bounce back up. I like where we're at. This thing is not even, it's a tenth of a penny. So this thing could go, and this, what are we looking at for gains here on Dent? 57%. So yeah, I like Dent in this cup and handle, man. There's a call. I'm actually going to make this a call on the channel. And this is how we make calls, guys. I'm not looking at any pump group. I don't have to go to someone else's place to find out. I just stick to the TA. And when the TA presents itself, if we go through enough coins, and so what you guys are doing is you are making me, if I was alone, I would have to sit here and go through all these coins. And I'd have to be like, okay, but you guys are giving me the coins, and now you're challenging me to see how good I am at judging what to buy, right? And you're making me better. I'm helping you guys out, and it's a beautiful exchange. It's a beautiful exchange. So, and you can see the passion in my eyes, the passion in my voice, the passion as we go through these tickers together. I want to change my life. I want to see things differently. And I want to use cryptocurrency to do it. And I want to help you guys do it the same. And therefore, we all create a bond that can never be broken. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in. And we're doing that work. We're putting in the work every single day. Crypto people are my people. Any confirmation on what the pattern stream will be, on when the Patreon stream will be? Yeah, I mean, I wanted to see what you guys, what time worked best for everybody, you know? And that's something I'm not really going to mention here. I guess a live Patreon stream for only my Patreon members. So if you want to join the Patreon, I'm going to be doing a live stream for my Patreon members only. Private Patreon streams. Difference is people have all different time frames. I'm trying to make it work for everybody. But I think that would be great for your channel when you make calls. We announce, we do that though. We do that all the time. But I'll do it. I want you guys to say it was reached. I want you guys to tell me it was reached, and then I want you to put it in the testimonial group. That's what I want. I'm sick of people telling me to do more work. You know what I'm saying? It would be great if you did more work for yourself. Now, I'm just, I know I'm sounding, but it's like, you guys don't realize that I have to go to every single chart that I already posted, post that out while I'm looking for more charts. It's a lot of work, man. I'm telling you, this channel is a lot of work. And, you know, the Telegram alone would be a lot of work. The YouTube channel alone would be a lot of work. Them together is a lot of work, man. Appreciate you checking all these tickers for me. We didn't even finish the last ticker too. Kincoin. I've been in Kincoin for a long time. I really like Kin. Look at this. He sends me more. Yo, you're the man, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I wasn't trying to guilt trip you. I guess I did though. Shout out to this. Though we're gonna add it in here. And here's Dentacoin in that cup and handle. Probably gonna do some damage. I figured out how to get everything back. You just shake the window you're on. Insane, right? Let's take a look at Cake. The health of Cake is always on my mind. Always looking at Cake. Worried about Cake. Thinking about Cake. Cake is always on my mind. A little bit of Cake in the back of my head. So, see what's going on with Cake. I see it coming down and continuing to the upside. Bouncing off the 200-day moving average now. 200-day moving average is nicely becoming support again. So, we always play with it. We did the inverted head and shoulder. We broke to the upside. We should continue to break to the upside as well. I like what we're seeing here. Also, look at this, guys. This is a big deal. We're looking at the 1 hour, right? The trend will continue. The trend is your friend. Swing up to swing up here on the price action. Swing down to swing down. What do we have? We have what's called hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. Okay. Only have it on the 1 hour, so it's smaller. A little bit on the 4 hour, but not really there. 4 hours resetting though. Look for a double bottom here, probably kind of pan out and then begin to make its way on up. Is already posting his testimonial group. Have you joined that channel as well? I know what he's saying though, like to show it, like, but honestly, like, I know what he's saying. Like, it could help. I'll do it. You're right, man. I'm always just against someone telling me what to do. Like, I never wanted a boss. So anyone, even suggestions to me, I got to be better about. Be like, yeah, you're right. That's a good suggestion. Totally. I agree. CHR up another 80. Damn, man. 83% again. Like, this is nuts. CHR. Chromium. Damn, I put this little thing in here just yesterday on the 10th. Thinking, okay, it might go up 23. Another 100% gain, and it was already pumping hard. I don't like to chase candles. That's why bull markets are weird, man, because, like, you know, they defy all odds. Like, you're supposed to be chasing things that are just continuing to pump to the upside. It's pretty nuts, right? Thanks for the effort and the time you put in. Shout out to the ignorant plebe, man. Thank you so much for sending in that 5, man. You're a rock, bro. EGLD banned and ORN. Doc USDT, please. Dent, Kin, and Pundy X have taken a lot of patience. Yes, they have. I think you would be great for your channel if you made the calls. Okay, cool. Banned. Zcash is moving nice. Chart in the Telegram. It's a beauty. Let's take a look at the chart that was posted in the Telegram for Zcash. Thank you so much, Ignorant Plebe, for donating $5 to the live stream. Every little bit helps, and I really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Here's a beautiful Zcash chart. Take a look at what it looks like. Hidden bullish divergence on the RSI and the MACD. Bong, bong, right? Look at that. Fibs are targets. Okay. 190. 28% gains coming and starting to make a move on the daily. Respect the rounded bottom. Curved beautifully. Okay. And now I'll take a look at it myself to kind of do a deep dive. First, I want to go with, though, I saw some fun tickers that I really love to go over. Saw some fun tickers in here. Let's take a look. We had Dentacoin, Doc, EGLD, Band, and ORN. Pretty sweet. Let's go back to when the list came out. Luna, USDT. So, Robert, are you still in Luna, Robert, man? You should give it up on that and move on to another coin by now. Take those gains, man. I told you. But it is what it is. I get it when you're in a coin that's ripping. And Luna is actually one of the biggest coins in DeFi space. So, we'll take a look at Luna for you, Robert, because I know you're an awesome supporter and you always appreciate me and everything I do. Inverted head and shoulder, forming another right shoulder here. A little lower than the last low, though. So I'm going to take away that head and shoulder. It really didn't play out perfectly. So far, so good, though. I see it. It is in this kind of broadening wedge, we call these, you know. But Luna's doing a bit of a flag, and I like it. Look for it to continue to the downside. Luna, please, your channel rocks, man. You rock. Wow, man, and I'm doing Luna. It's like me and you are on the same damn page. Interesting. We must have this, like, right? Because I started doing it before you even sent in the super chat, which is pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts, right? So take a look at this. Yeah, I see this continuing to the upside, going all the way up to 15. Just let it consolidate, though. We do see extreme hidden bullish divergence as well. So there was my sell zone. It got really close to it. Got really close. Didn't hit it, but got very, very close. Okay. Measured move was almost there that time. But look, we have swing up to swing up as long as this holds a swing, which it looks like it is. We have a way flatter motion here. That is hidden bullish divergence as well, telling me that the trend will continue. So stochastics will reset. Not stressing them too much. Look beautiful on the 4 hour. So this looks ready to go on its next leg. 21-day moving average is in line. So what you want to see is you want the 4 hour to be touching the 21. That's check. You want to see some hidden bullish divergence. That's check. You want to see that we're oversold on the stochastics. That's check, right? So you got all that stuff, and then you just want to wait for the daily to come back down, really, and be patient. So you could put an alert down here, which is, this is what I do. I literally put an alert here. Hit a line here, right-click the line, and you can put an alert right on the line. And then what happens is when the stochastic hits this alert, it's going to let me know, bam, time to get into Luna, right? It's that simple. It's that simple. And then you just know you're in a good project. This is one of the biggest projects in DeFi. If you go to DeFi and CoinGecko and you look at the biggest projects in the game, Luna showing up there, man, showing its guns. So this is pretty hot. Yeah, I gave you guys a chart on Kava. I got into Kava for the Bitcoin pair. Mentioned it the other day. So let me show you what we have. And we still have charts, man. You guys don't, people that are missing out, because so much stuff comes in here. I don't want people to miss things. But look, Sushi BTC in a beautiful cup and handle. About to do damage. Okay. PNT BTC in a beautiful cup and handle. Okay. Cake BUSDT. I figured would come back to this line and continue to the upside. That's what looks like it's happening. Pretty nicely. ADA USDT. SXP for BTC. This is moving. This is already up pretty well. I can show you the trade. SXP is up 13%. Doing its thing. Kava just starting to rip up 10%. Okay, doing its thing. Kava BTC pair. Having a little fun with itself. Doing its thing. I believe we have a Kava chart in here. Right there. It was in the cup and handle. Okay. Okay. Hey there, Slime Stacker. So someone called themselves the Slime Stacker. I love it, man. You gotta love these people's names. I know where he's coming from with that slime. I know what he's doing with that crazy slime, man. So let's take a look at here what's going down. If I could find the live stream. 71 people watching. Thank you guys so much. 50 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers, man, so we get more people in here? Let's take a look at VeChain, ADA, Alpha. It's 11:14. Wow, we are rocking out, guys. Zcash chart in the Telegram. It's so damn perfect. It is, though. It is, isn't it? Okay, let's look at EGLD, BAND, and ORN, man. These are some of my favorite coins to trade, too. And they're going to hold us down throughout this bull run. EGLD. I bought the BTC pair recently, too. Look, here's my buy zone. I'm talking about being in the buy zone right there. There's a call for EGLD right there, as messy as it is. Buy zone, sell zone, and it still holds true to this day. Still holding true to this day. Kind of have to redo it. It's so messy, bro. But yeah. These eventually form these funky pennants. This is what Bitcoin does. What Bitcoin did. You ever watch that? What Bitcoin did. People in the financial markets can't believe it. They're just like, what is going on? I have to buy this asset that these teenagers created and used to buy on the internet? Like, I have to put billions of dollars in this thing? Like, They're reluctant. Some of them are reluctant to do it. They know it's the end of something, like of control. They always had the control. They never were forced to buy an asset. Their buddy, it was all insider trading, and now they're forced to buy an asset that they didn't even want. This is changing the minds of many, man. 99% gains for EGLD. Look for EGLD to break out. We're seeing a lot of the same stuff now. Yeah, I know the 1 hour wants to reset, so let it do its thing. Looks like this will kind of hang out here. Again, look, the 200-day moving average is creeping around. It's always a good sign in a bull run. Right there, look, creeping through the bottom of the pattern. We bounced off of it. I'm telling you, man, you go back to the last time we bounced off the 200-day moving average, it was right there. And we were gone after some consolidation. So I'm just showing you where we're headed. March is going to be a tough month. I told you March is going to be funky. It's going to play games with your mind. That's what March does. But EGLD, man, is ready to rock for us. Say here's your buy zone. You can get as low as 143. In my opinion, I wouldn't go lower. If it goes any lower, I'd wait for it to come back into a nice buy zone, because it could be losing some support there, right? You have that 200-day moving average holding you there, and you got this level of support as well. 2 levels of support and resistance here. Stop loss can go below the 200-day moving average. Why not? And your support and resistance lines. Now you got a double wall for yourself. 18% stop loss. Try to shave it up a little more if you want to. I like 18 is a little high for me. I like to shave it up to 13. There you go. That makes more sense to me. Thank you so much for the donation. Shout out to Chris Conlon for the super chat. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You can't censor me. You're hilarious, man. I think the whole world's against me, so don't take it personal, you know? Don't take it personal. It's always been me against the world, man. Always, since I was a kid. EGLD, buy zone right here. Sell zone up here. I do disclose, I own a big old bag of this, and it's one of my favorite projects. We started getting in around 80 and $20 actually, so we made 7x. 7.5x on the money at this point and going. I don't plan on selling it till it's well over $1,000. Stop loss, sorry. $1's all you got though? That's all you got? My friend of 20 years, is all he has is $1. I got random strangers giving me 5 beans. And he's squirreling away his $1 on me. Damn, man. That's all you got? After my years of service to the internet, and he's made tons of money too. I know he's made money on my calls, as much as he claims, you know. Been holding MFT for a time now. Is it time to get out and get something else? I think I've held for 4 weeks and no move. Honestly, man, we haven't really been talking about MFT at all, right? It's not on the news. Like, we didn't mention it. Like, you know, it hit. Think about it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's up to you, man. If you don't have the patience to hold, like, look, the 4 hours is about to do its thing. So it's up to you, man. If you're okay with looking back in 3 weeks and seeing that it's pumped up hard, it's up to you. You do whatever you make. You got to look at the charts. I'm teaching you to look at the charts. I'm not teaching you to ask me what happens every week. You know, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach you to look at the charts yourself, like to do the due diligence, to put in the work, man, to put in this work. Right? And then you can ask yourself, well, do I want to hold MFT or not? Right? I'm not holding your portfolio, right? I'll be honest, I don't own this. I've never touched it. I had never bought it. I had never liked this coin. There was really nothing, you know. I thought it was a good call at one point. I thought it could make some money, and I still believe it can. We look at the daily. Daily's kind of high as well. So now you need to double top to get out. But the 4 hours looking all right. So I'd let the 4 hour at least set itself back up. Seeing a little bit of bullish divergence. But yeah, in my opinion, if I was up or break even, I might cut this thing off. Just because, like, there's so much other coins going on. But again, it is the wedge interacting with the 200-day moving average. This is when things begin. Last time we had a big run. So if you hold this for 2 months, it's going to make you some money. If you don't want to hold it, if you don't have the patience, it's completely up to you. But yeah. Like I put out how many, since we put out this call, I've probably put out how many, like hundreds of calls, right? And again, to me, it sounds like you put too much money in one call, right? Like if you had 10 grand, you don't put 3 grand in MFT, you know, you put in 5 calls because maybe one call will go flat, but 3 or 2 other calls will do their thing. This guy likes MFT. There's a lot of people that are in an MFT mainframe. You know, it's only a 1.5 cent. This thing is aimed to go to 3.5 cent pretty fast, and it's got a rounded bottom, 200-day moving average. So, hey, I don't mean to be harsh. One of my students, you know, I have tutored Ali, and I like what he's doing, but I just want to bring it up, you know. Quick 40% on Ava. Yeah, please do Reef and MFT. We did look at Reef already. We looked at Reef very closely already, guys. We did Reef very closely already. I wish I could go find the ticker. I'm going to have to go find the tickers, put timestamps in the tickers. Might actually help. Someone asked me to do that. Let's take a look at Bake. We didn't make a good look at Bake, and I love me my Bake. EGLD, look at Band too. We'll look at Bake and Band. They're closely enough together. I believe I can get them done at the same time. So Band at $14.64. Okay? It does have that hidden bullish divergence. Swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. Tells me that the trend will continue. Look, it looks a lot like MFT, doesn't it? Right? So, a lot, you know, there was a few patterns, and about 60% of the coins took the pattern. Not all of them did. Some of them just chose to break out, like CHZ and some others, but other ones chose to break this pattern. They're doing their thing now. They're doing their thing. But I see Band breaking out. So this is MFT, dude. Band and MFT look identical, don't they? Breaking up on the 4-hour. Daily should be high. This is, yeah, see, daily's getting there. About to have a MACD cross still, and about to have more momentum. So, and we could double top up here. And as I said before, look, I like to do this all the time. Put a V here. And you guys, watch what I'm doing. No other trader does this type of stuff on the YouTube. I don't see it. I don't. And everyone's different. Like Crypto Capital Venture, he's different. Everyone has a little different style. Uses a few different indicators. The idea is the guy accurate? Has the guy been somewhat right? That's what you want to know. And look, up and down here on the stochastic. Up and down here on the price. Right? So we had some major move here on the price. This went all the way from $11.51 all the way up to $20. One of the biggest moves it's ever had. And it started at the dotted line. So look where we are right now. We're at the dotted line. So I'm just... You know, is there a chance that this is one of these? And do we break the all-time high? I'm just saying, I believe Band is about to go to its all-time high. I'm just waiting for this kind of halfway through March area. Once we get into the 20th of March, March starts to twiddle off. 8-9 more days. Things are going to go hard, man. Yeah, that is a cup and handle. Very, very good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at my students, man. Very, very good. Amen. Amen. Amin. I'm saying that right? Amin? Shout out to Amin. I love this. Isn't that a cup and handle? It is, dude. And it's a giant cup and handle. It's a giant cup and handle for Band. This is like the biggest cup and handle of all. Band is the one that never really did its thing yet. I mean, yeah, it hit that $20, but Band, it's got to do more. Wow. Band will break that all-time high and then get all the way up here. But Uni beat Band fast, right? These DEXs kicked the crap out of these other oracles. Like, Band was a big boy until all the new stuff came into town, right? Sounds pretty cool. I like that music. That was pretty interesting what was going on there. Yeah, CHG looks like it's going to go to 800 sats. 800 sats looks like it's going to be the sell. We're going to rock that out and let it run. We're going to get into some other things that we got into. FTT, Phantom. All right? I got to tell you guys. I do your tickers too, but I got to tell you guys what I'm in. I was taking out my dog in a dent. Did I miss Kin? Smart. Well, we didn't do Kin yet. Smart Pants Ion. You smarty pants, you. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Can we get up to 100 watchers, man? I just want to see if we can see that 100 watchers at one point, man. It's so hard to get up there. Pundy X, man. Matic wants more. Yes, it does. UTK BTC, please. UTK is going to do damage. So look at Band. I have Band in a cup and handle. And it's starting to break out. This is a really good chance to get into some Band. 4 hour doing its thing. about to pop up. This is actually really where I love to get in. After the double bottom's been established, we're seeing the momentum. You can't beat this. You really can't. And now you can just go to the 1 hour, wait for it to kind of loop back down, and then you're ready to rock. Sometimes it doesn't, you know, but that's why I like to establish a position and then start to ladder in. But I like where we're at right here with BAN on this cup and handle, starting to break out. Let's look at Bake, BUSD. So Bake, I don't want to see it break this parabola. So I see Bake kind of doing its thing and starting to make its way up on out. Okay. Take a look at Bake now. Bake looks a lot like a bit of a cup and handle too now. See? And Bake looks a lot like 1 inch. All right. I'm telling you, man. I'm going to take you through a blast in the past. Watch this. Juxtaposition time. Zoom, boom. And now we will juxtaposition, and we will put two trades together and show you how they match each other. Bitcoin at 56,000, and look, it's breaking on out now. A clear breakout. So now it just has to break this all-time high. Come on, Bitcoin. We believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. So let's take a look at 1 inch, and I want to show you 1 inch back in the past. We're going to go back in here to 1 inch. Okay. And we're on the 4 hour for Bake, so we're going to head on over to the 4 hour for 1 inch. Now look at this. Watch this. Look at the similarities here. Giant green, giant green candle because it first comes out. Giant green candle because it first comes out. Beautiful dump. Beautiful dump. First accumulation. Rounded bottom with the flag. And look what happened after that. Rounded bottom with the flag. Right? So watch this. Are you ready for this? I'm going to take 1 inch. I'm telling you, man, pattern recognition will teach you so much and help you make so much money. But this is the pattern. And I can literally copy this. Right? We can get out of this dual action. But if you're not believing me, if you don't see what I see, I don't know how to help you. Right? We paste this pattern in here. And we match these patterns together. And it's eerily insane how close they match each other. Like, it's nuts. So, what do you think's going to happen to Bake? You know, fine, it may consolidate, but only a matter of time till it breaks out to the upside. You know, and really, really starts to do some damage. So, I think Bake is going to do big things. Also, once it forms the end of this bull, it's gone. And it's holding the $1.37 really nicely. That's its new bottom. You have to remember, this thing came out at 40, even 50 cents for the BUSD pair. We were getting in at 41 cents. We got in before this candle even opened. We got in right here. The liquidity that came in when they gave it a BUSD pair was unbelievable. And then the sell-off that occurred when people just were like, wow, I made so much money. Then the pump back up and the sell-off again. Then the double top that had to form and hit a target. Then we have the inverted Adam and Eve double bottom for cake. So Bake, I believe Bake is going to do some damage. So I hope you learned something there from the pattern recognition. I hope I blew your mind. I would have blown my mind if I was new and I just saw that. I would have been like, what did he just do? Because this man looks like a mad scientist. And I am, man. I am a mad scientist. How far do you zoom into the time frames when entering a position? Do you go into the 1 hour stochastics as low, or do you even zoom into the 15 minute and the 1 minute? I don't go in and, every once in a while I use the 15 minute, but that's it. The 1 minute is pointless because I'm okay to hang out for 15, 20 minutes. It's low cap and affordable. Lifer has some bad memories because they have a burn reduction thing that they burn. They burn reduction thing that burned a friend a long time ago. Lifer has some bad memories because they burn reduction thing that burned a friend a long time ago. But they are on track for some fire. Yeah, that's what happened, man. Cody, USDT, please. Yeah, Cody on the move, man. We didn't look at OGRN, but we'll take a look at OGRN too in a second. Ooh, look at Cody. Double top. Watch out. I don't get into M's. I don't like M's, but we'll see right now. We'll take a break. That is a double top on Cody. clear M, right? I stay away from M's, but, you know, could just be doing this. And it could also be forming a double bottom here. So I'm open-minded as both times. It's like that picture where you can see two things. Can you see two things at once, right? 38 cents for Cody. I remember when Cody was down here at 5-6 cents, easy peasy. These things have done beautiful 6Xs, 10Xs. That's where the 100X was, man. Almost all these coins will 100X. Everyone was looking for the 100X. Every coin will 100X. If you get it at the right place. If you buy it at the right time. Cody's been on my radar since like probably March of last year. For a year I've been watching for whenever it came out. Now it's about to break down. This is the bottom of the pattern on the 4 hour. We're inside of a bullish pattern. MACD cross. I like what we're seeing here. Curving on up. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour looks bullish as well. 1 hour and the 4 hour both looking bullish. That's a big sign to me. Daily wants to curve to the downside. Sad when I have 1 hour and 4 hour bullish, but the daily's not. Watch for the daily to consolidate. But the 1 hour and the 4 hours does suggest this is a possible good entry. Especially the 1 hour really suggesting right here you're at the bottom. You probably go up and down a little bit more, stay inside of this, but that's a good place to enter in on the trade. Also, you have the 200-day moving average kind of creeping in there. It's a good sign that's a catalyst for a break to the upside. So I like what we're seeing here for Cody, and I do believe in the next week or two, we're easily going to get up to 70 cents. So nice 100% gain coming out of Cody not too long from now. Watch that daily. It has to kind of refocus itself. 3 days really high, but I don't go much on these 3 days because the coins haven't been around long enough really for the 3 day to really give us, I think, a real picture of what we're seeing. And that's just my opinion, and I could be completely wrong about that. But that's my opinion, okay? And I'm okay if I'm wrong. It's okay if I'm wrong, right? I figured out how to make charts. Hey there, thanks for the streaming. I just earned 5K thanks to you and Chris. Started 2 weeks ago. Hey, man, Lubas Fajeda. Anytime, man, anytime. Yeah, we got in at like 35 cents. Yep. Lifers, NXP is still low cap and affordable. Yeah, NPX. Yeah, NPXX. You know, I don't know what you're saying. Punty X. Cody tells me 30 cents to the 618 Fibonacci level. Okay. I don't think so, though, man. You got to remember, you have the 200-day moving average in the line here. I'll battle you on that and say I do not believe we'll go to 30 cents. But you never know. The daily could suggest it. You're right. The daily does need a reset. So let's see what your fib. Let's match your fib here and see if you match the same fib as me. My fib would be 26 cents, and I don't think that's going to happen, man. I think Cody's too hot right now. I think 21-day moving average will creep in and we'll bounce off the 0.5. 33 low, in my opinion. Maybe, yeah, you know, there's a chance we get the 30 low on the evens in the middle here. I'm trying to think where you took your, maybe you took your fib from this low point here. Yeah, so you took it from this area, which is actually pretty, you know, also, it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. Yeah, I think you're right. 618. 31 right there. Okay, there's a chance. I'm open-minded to this. Big chance. Do you do DGB opinions on Hotcoin? I like Digibyte. I was into Digibyte like literally four and a half years ago. You know what it is? Once I'm into a coin that's that old and it really hasn't wowed anybody, hasn't done a lot. Like, it's a good coin, good project, but you know what? Like, these new things, Terra Virtua, like these new hot data, Phantom, like cross-chain operability, things that are solving serious problems with Ethereum. Like, this is what I'm hot on. Things that are changing the world. Like Digibyte, it wasn't changing. It didn't come out and do amazing things a few years ago. It did and it didn't. You know what I mean? I don't want to hate on it. So here's the BTC pair. It's starting to make a move. Bit of a cup and handle for Digibyte. You can see I have this kind of doing that. I see it in a cup and handle, and these break to the upside, especially, you know, this is the BTC pair. Double bottoming here on the daily. Daily looks ready to rock. So here's a call for anyone who wants to make some BTC. DGB BTC is at its bottom and is starting to make higher highs, and it's making a new trend to the upside. So we also see some hidden bullish divergence. Swing down to swing down is a downtrend. Swing up to swing up is an uptrend. Hidden bullish divergence, 109 Satoshis for DGB. Bitcoin looks like you can get all the way up to about 246 Satoshis. Double up your sats on this call. Let's take a look at the 4 hour where we're at. We're high on the 4 hour. Suggests we might come back down one more time. That's what it's telling us. Boom. Back to 88 Satoshi. Yeah, DGB BTC. Can you look on Doc USDT, please? Hollow, go long. Yeah, we've been doing long. I put $100 on Hollow Chain a long time ago. It's already like $340, $380. So we've been on Hollow Chain for a long time. So let's take a look at your other Ask Hollow Chain. Doubling up on the tickers, though. Wow, going hard. I appreciate it, though. I really do. You sent $9, right? As I remember, a 5 and 2 2s. You're the man, dude. You're the man. I wish everybody was like you, right? I should cry. I wish everybody had $2 for the lifer. $2 a day, $1 a day. Like, come on, man, $1 a day. I was giving someone $5 last night. I'll show you my super chats. I give super chats every day. $5, $20. I gave Wendy $20, Crypto Wendy, the other night, just because I was like, wow, look at this girl showing up every day, doing her thing. And I was like, you know what? I know how it is, you know, and I love me getting super chats. So I was like, you know, if I give people super chats, maybe I'll get super chats, right? So like, I believe in that whole pay it forward type of thing. So Hawkcoin, man, I showed you it was in the 618 Fibonacci level. We pulled a fib on it. I showed you it was inverted head and shoulder. It was still in the wedge when we talked about this. It was in this wedge, and I said inverted head and shoulder, look for it to break on out. Look, it went all the way up to the 2.36 Fibonacci. Came out. Now it's holding the 382 and starting this new level of support and resistance. This thing is rocking out. Hodl hands, laugh my ass off. Wish I had more. That's my PayPal tapped. You funny, man. I know, it's people with the least amount that give the most, man. You'd be surprised, right? So I see this continuing to the upside. 4 hours looking really, really nice as well. Daily looking beautiful. Wow. So Hollow Chain's actually about to whip. Crypto is life, man. Shout out to Lubos. Vegeta, thank you so much for the $5. We'll wait for it to come in yet. I see it first, and then I see it pop in, right? It takes a second to hit the screen for whatever reason. A little delayed on the action, but who cares, right? Want to watch it in real time, right? Kelly Mero, thank you so much, man, for coming on into the live. That would be too good. Shout out to the super chat, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. So cool. So cool. Okay. What else we got brewing, guys? What else do we got brewing? Hollow Chain, Doc USD. Yo, Doc, my favorite, man. I was getting into Doc at 1 penny. I ended up selling it at like about 4 cents and never looking back. But wow, look at Doc all the way up to 9. Doc.io, man. One of my sleeper plays. And look, cup and handle breaking to the upside. Wow, thank you guys so much, man. Thank you, man. $3.99. You're the man. Mix, Josh Soul. Thank you so much for jumping on into the live, man. Really appreciate it. I feel bad for whoever hit that dislike button. Like, I guess they don't like when someone works real hard for other people, busting their butt. Let's take a look at this. This is a cup and handle, man, and it exploded straight up. Like, that is vertical. That is vertical. To me, that has to come back down. It has to, you know? It has to, right? Like, it just, that's a vertical line. Damn near. 999 Doc.io continuing to rip, too. Wow, 4 hour actually has room to grow. 4 hour says we're not done yet. We're just getting started today. Interesting. So this is actually about to make a move. I can't believe that after a candle like that on the daily. Now, we didn't look at Atom. We'll look at Atom for sure, because Atom, I'm holding a lot of Atom, and I want to take a look at that. It's getting hammered a little bit. My trade is down a little bit, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to hold it for 2 months. I see this going up to the measured move at 16. So 9 to 16, not too long from now. Look at that 4 hour is hungry for a move, man. And the 1 hour still has momentum to go. We're breaking on out. Doc, looking really good right now for a breakout. Interesting. Is getting high on that daily, but the daily can double top, and this is where a lot of magic happens. So I'm not done with Doc. I think it actually can get to the target, but it will probably retrace pretty fast on a wick. I haven't seen someone that's not enjoying the show in the chat. Somehow there are dislikes. Must be quite a quiet one. SKL Bull Pennant. Let's take a look at SKL. I got an SKL. Remember what I got out? Probably never should have. What did we? I sold SKL at 982 sats. Wow, now it's sitting there at 1102 sats. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Probably shows us a better thing. Looking a lot like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's in that U. If Bitcoin doesn't break all-time highs, all these coins are coming back down like this. Right down here. And they're going to form like channels. Isn't that funny? Thank you so much for the 5, man. J to the D. I'm sending that because I love and appreciate you, my brother. Do an improv rap if you're feeling it. Go. Do an improv rap. I started with the Satoshi, trying to get some mo for me. Trying to get it up, trying to get my stats stacked. I went to STMX, then I flipped to BQX. Tried to get some more, trying to get into the sex. I don't mean SEX, I mean CEX. That's a centralized exchange, but I'd rather do a DEX. Once I get into the DEX, I'm gonna flip into these checks. And I'm not talking about hockey. I'm talking about the stacks of money that I'm getting. Flipping it and ripping it, spitting it and getting it. Yo, you funny, man. Shout out to everyone on the live. Had a great tutoring with the lifer yesterday. Really recommend it. Cheers, bro. Taking me to the next level. Shout out to 123 Chris. Thank you so much. If you can write this stuff, I copy paste these things if it's okay for you guys. I copy paste these comments right out into the testimonial. But please, the testimonial room is awesome. It's a place where anyone who's kind of iffy about my training or tutoring, because this is the internet, I know how people feel. But if they go in here and they can read from a bunch of people, they can even message one of you guys and say, hey, you know, first, number one, if you message anyone in my group, first thing you want to say here is, hey, you see that they're in this testimonial group, right? So in the testimonial group, say, hey, did you get a chart with Lifer? What do you think? Could I DM you and ask you? Never DM someone without asking. There's a scammer in your new videos. Yeah, there's always a scammer, man. Sending WhatsApp messages. Always, all the time, man. Always. We'll take a look at it right now and we'll get rid of it. Let's take a look. I want to get into the more tickers, though. I don't like getting distracted. I don't like getting distracted. We're here to help others. There's always someone doing something silly, man. Let's take a look here. I know where these 6 likes are coming from. I know where they're coming from. So don't worry about it. There's always a hater out there, man. There's always a weirdo doing something strange. You got to check the weirdos, and they don't like it. They don't like it, but it is what it is. We just keep moving on, right? Yeah, look, we just delete this, remove that, remove this, and remove this guy. Which this is good. Yo, I'm so whack, man. I don't like to report because the last time I reported, what it did is it ended up getting my channel in some trouble, which I didn't like. I'm still playing with Chainlink and Bitcoin. Both are good. High 3 likes. Yeah. And then I can hide user from this channel. Look, there we go. Now that person can't do this anymore. Look, I would never say this to you. I would never say this. Thank you for your comment and view. Trust me, I don't take them for granted. I would advise to stay up in your investment and thank me more soon. Like, what a weirdo, man. I don't say stuff like that. Like, that is so corny. Like, and now he makes me look like a cornball. I would never say something that corny. I'd say, yo, keep doing your thing. I want you to study and become me. Or I want you to keep training. Like, what a cornball, bro. These guys are so corny. It's ridiculous. Now, again, I wrote, see how when I write, I have a name on me, a gray bubble. If you don't see the gray bubble, it ain't me. See how there's no gray bubble here? It ain't me. Right? It's weird. I said hide user from the channel. You think all these would have been hidden by now. It's weird, man. Anyway, thank you for putting me onto that stuff. Okay, let's keep on moving into the chat, into the channel. Sorry about that, guys. Got distracted. Probably lost viewers. See? API 3333. Let's take a look at API. SKL about to do some damage, though. It has to come back down on the 1 hour, though. So wait for that 1 hour. It's a shame Google allows this. It is, right? It is. I'm dying, man. He's a cornball, bro. Like, hey, nice investments. Keep up with. I would advise you to keep up with your investments and thank me later for more money. Like, come on, man. Like, what a. I just can't stand when someone tries to act like something I would say. Like, I would never say that. I would never say that stupid ass. I don't even want to swear, man. It's just so corny to me. I talked about algorithm forming a new channel on the way up to the upside, forming new highs. Algorithm's done. I don't think you'll ever get it below $1 again. At the very least, maybe 101. That's that new support line, but it bounced right here. Algo's about to do some damage, man. It is what it is. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hours set to go. They're all forming these beautiful cups, man. Bit of a cup and handle for Algo. Take a look at it. And we went over how many tickers today? We went over the most tickers ever. We were on fire today, guys. Today was one of the best streams I've ever had. I didn't know it could get better, but I guess it can every single time, right? Blockchain will solve this identity problem. Same with the phone carriers and those scam calls. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Like, my channel will be on the blockchain, and the guy won't be able to do that. Like, it will be impossible, right? Oh, he's going hard right now. What's weird is... Oh, it's saying they're there, but they're not there. All right, anyway. Okay. All right. We're trying to miss some tickers too, man, which I don't like to do. Let's take a look at Atom BTC. So look, Algo in the cup and handle, though, about to do damage. Falling wedge, interacting with the 200-day moving average. We go over the same stuff over and over again. This is how you make money. Pretty simple. And then you hold for 2-3 weeks. And you sell when it comes out to the end. And you make some money. Alpha. Taking a look at Alpha. Same thing, man. Bouncing off the 618. Now it's in this 0.5382 Fibonacci level. I like where it stands. I like where it stands. So you can see Alpha came back down. Now it's forming a bit of a cup and handle as well. Everything is in the same pattern. It's in the falling wedge in the 4 hour. It's making higher lows. And you can see they're all making a new trajectory to the upside. I'll show you the last place we had this happen. And you just got to zoom on in and take a look. It's usually when we have a bit of a correction after a nice pump. So look. Here was Alpha's beautiful pump from November 11th, starting at a half a penny. Right? So this thing, look, this thing wasn't even up. This thing came out at 003. Pumped from 14 cents, but at one point it was only 2 cents, man. Look at this, 2 cents. This thing did an 80x. So that's how you 100x. You bought these things in November. Late November, you're up big, man. I'm telling you, November was the month to get in. This thing, you could have bought in this thing for half a penny. No, for 4 cents. Wow. Wow, 40x quick. Wow. So look, it pumps up, comes back down, and this is where we are right now. Just trying to show you. We're in the falling wedge. Okay. That interacts with the 200-day moving average. And the price starts to break its way on out. And we get higher highs and higher lows. Okay. And then I'll even show you this, which is pretty crazy. But the deeper you get into the charts, the more you see, man. And the more you see, the more amazing it is. The more faith you have in how things will play out. Because you've seen it more and more and more. This is a cup and handle. And look what happened to these cup and handles. Blast off city. Cup and handles explode, man. They're like bounce pads for big movement. Okay. So when we go back into the future, as we left the past, and this is why I like this idea, you know, we can see that we're kind of doing the same thing we did back then. We have the falling wedge. It's interacting with the 200. We have a cup and a bit of a handle. And so, like I just said before, and this is how I begin to have faith and how the chart begins to play out, right? And look how my mind builds this whole thing. And you too can be this good. And you too can find your way. Alpha, man. I'm in there. I will disclose I have a bag of alpha and I'm ready to rock it out. So, shout out to anyone here on the live, man. Cup of tea for the lifer. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Polly, win USD. I think I see a cup and handle, but then again, need confirmation from the sensei. I still have higher hopes for Kin than DGB for sure. UTK Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Kin. Kin USDT on FTX. We got it on Bittrex now. HBTC. Look at it on FTX. It's pretty sure. It's crazy that they have the kin coin on there. Yeah, this thing is 0.0. It's not even worth like a half of a penny. But it's starting to form that bull. I've been holding kin for a long time. I hold 1 million kin. I'm like, one day, 1.9 million kin. I'm like, one day, if kin hits 10 cents, I'll have $190,000 or something crazy. So I've just been holding kin forever, man. And I feel like kin's going to come eventually and do some damage. I think this isn't the same kin, though. Something tells me this ain't it, but... Because I don't remember kin ever being that high and then dumping, but maybe it was. Yeah, I remember it did pump in February. Came back down. But kin's kind of like a... Kin is like one of the lowest... It's basically the smallest coin on earth, man. Look, that's a penny, a tenth of a penny, 100th of a penny, 1,000th. It's 9,000th of a penny. Okay, if it hits a penny, it'll do like a 900x or a 9,000x or something crazy. So, UTK, I want to be that good one day. I think you are that good, dude. You are amazing already and fast. Don't stop doing what you were doing for real. I see you. Yeah, that's what I'm telling him. He's good, man. Yeah, I have 30 million kin. Wow, you're nuts. Just holding it for years. Me too. I have 1.9 million. You went harder than me. I only spent like 500 bucks. Wow, you're crazy, man. You must have spent like 3K. Even more, maybe. Damn. Okay, RSR shooting up. RSR, man, doing its thing. Kind of wanted RSR last night. I was going through a lot of coins. It was tough. Let's see what the biggest winners on my list are. Also see what the biggest winners on Binance. CHR just booming. And T-Fuel doing its thing. Maha Dow, man, my baby. This is something I've been holding for a while against ETH. Starting to kind of finally make a bit of a move. It's in the dumps. Come on, Maha Dow. CHZ starting to make a move. Coming back down to that 33 area, though. Got dumped back down, but it's forming this new level of support, which it really should. It should chest this next level. Continue on. Kava on a 30% tear. Doing that damage. Look, I had this for you guys. I said accumulate in the box, right? Had you accumulated Kava in the box, you would have gotten at 371. It's at 571 right now, 530 right now. This is how you make monkeys, okay? This is how you do the work, man. This is how you do the work. We're in Kava for BTC right now, and we're loving it. We're loving the move. It was a cup and handle, soon to break out. Look it. So, this is all planned, man. We've been watching this since day one, baby. SKL still up doing its thing, 65 cents. And it's about to break its all-time high. It actually did, and this is it. It could go into price discovery right now. SKL, man. Shout out to Hadouken. Look at this bull flag, and we still boomed up out of it and went past the target. Came back down and bounced off support, which was my target line, which is insane how it used my target line as support. Because we made this line from here, down here. So we knew where the price was going to hit support again. That's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Win USDT. I think I see a cup and handle, but then again, need confirmation from the sensei. I always wanted RSR, but never got any. Me too. I always wanted it. I should trade a couple XLM to RSR. It's funny. I always want certain coins, but it's like I get happy with what I really, really want. But then there's ones that are like on the outskirts, and I'm like, I kind of like this coin though, and I think it's worth it. And RSR has been one of them to me for a long time. But there you go. Look, inverted head and shoulder. I see it breaking on out to some higher lows. Let's get rid of this old sell zone. But look, this panned out real quick. Came back down, panned out again. Formed the inverted head and shoulder. Interesting. That's a beautiful head and shoulder. I mean, look at that thing. Textbook. Knew it was going to break out, then respect this top line, and then break out from there. So that is your next line there, 6-7, and it's gone to 7 cents. And these things are all just ripping, and I see it going all the way up to 10 cents, man. RSR, we went over this yesterday, I believe, too. Wedge, falling wedge, up, right? You got heart and drive and energy. The key to learn anything fast is repetition and intensity, repetition and intensity, repetition and intensity. Listen to this guy. He's a guitarist. Guitarists know everything about learning things fast. I mean, he gets new songs, he gets a gig, he gets with a new band. I'm telling you, J to the D Trading is probably one of the smartest people in our group. Musicians are inherently extremely intelligent. So shout out to him, man, for coming on in. You're blessing us with his presence, honestly. We had a session months ago. One of the first people that I met online, really, when I started this, man. JD, man. And I'm really happy that I did. Interesting dude, man. For sure, to say the least. I should blast him out right now and play his music videos. KuCoin down for anyone else? I am enraged. Is KuCoin down? Take a deep breath, man. Enraged? Not a good look. That means you're doing something. You're over trading, overextended yourself. I don't know. It is acting a little funny right now, I'll be honest. So, yeah, KuCoin is down right now. That's not a good look. It is down right now. That's not a good look. So, I'm with you on it. I'm a little worried for KuCoin. Oh, wait, no, it's back up. It's back up. It's back up. It's back up, baby. Taking a little bit. I'll do you the favor and I'll log into my KuCoin for you just to be nice, just to make sure we're getting in there. But it is a little slow right now. It's acting really, really slow, I'll be honest. It's acting a little slow. So, let's go to Twitter. Whenever you see it down, go to Twitter. That's usually where people hit it up. Hotbit was just down too, though. I wanted to close my long. Oh, that was an exaggeration. I'm already annoyed, though. Forgive me. I am enraged. Yeah, I will go fucking. You know, that's. I think of Christian Bale on that rant when he's like, "You mother," you know, or that Tom Cruise rant. Anyway, can't believe none of you shilled CHZ. Shaking my head. We did shill CHZ. You can't spell death without ETH. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm just trying to look at the KuCoin. Can anyone else verify? TVK, baby. TVK. TVK, man. No, enable futures. We have noticed access issue of KuCoin site and app in some regions due to high traffic. The team is working on it. Please rest assured that your funds are safe with us. We'll keep everyone informed. Ooh. Ooh. So, yeah, there you go, man. KuCoin, watch out. We have noticed access issues of KuCoin site and app in some regions due to the high traffic. The team is working on it. Please rest assured that your funds are safe with us. We'll keep everyone informed. Yikes. Right now, it's looking for me. The login page is coming up. I think everything's fine for me, so you're all right. You're all right. Don't worry. Sorry that you couldn't make the trade, though. That's not all right, right? Yikes. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on in to the live. Okay. And we're going to end the show soon, man. The tickers came hot and heavy. You guys are killing it. I'm trying to make $25 an hour at least, man. Come on, you know. My old job used to make way more, not to be rude, but used to make way more. So I'm trying to at least double that at China if I'm going to live stream for 3 hours, or you know, right, from 9:30 to 11 to 12:30. Yeah, RSR, Peter Thiel, PayPal invested, and Coinbase invested. Yeah, pretty big deal. I feel a little better still, though. I'll be looking for a backup exchange now. Down detector is lighting up for it. There you go. Hotbit. TVK. Let's take a look at TVK, guys. TVK, Terra Virtua Collect. Why do I like Terra Virtua Collect? What's going on with Terra Virtua Collect? It's hot. It's hot. Look at it. Breaking on out. Doing some damage. And I think it's going to continue up. And now, look, it's got no resistance here. It's basically in price discovery. There's only a wick right here. That's nothing. That's to me, it's so close to price discovery. It's insane. Once this thing hits $1, it is gone. It is absolutely gone. So TVK, man, about to skyrocket to the moon. To the moon. And it's looking really good on the 4-hour. 1 hour wants to come down, could double top. We'll see. It's forming a beautiful pennant right here. Go look at the 15-minute or the 7-minute to see what we're looking at. And wow, I like what we see. We're touching the 21-day moving average. And we're forming this beautiful pennant. All right. And it's only a matter of time until this breaks on out. Started buying it last night inside the pattern here at 68. I sent a limit order down here at 63, 66. Damn, I guess it would have caught on the 15-minute. Interesting. 63, 64 was the limit order. Nah, I didn't get down to 63. That's why. Most annoying thing on the world that does that. It thinks you want one window, so once I grab one, I start to move it, it makes all my windows disappear. It's like, oh, you want to disappear all your windows? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want to do that. Don't do that. Anyway. This guy's ridiculous, man. Come on, don't empty up your account. You probably got no money. Now you can keep it up. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. BUSD. BUSD. I'll earn it, man. I'm going to have to earn every single penny, every single inch. And I will, man. I will. I'll prove it to you guys. I will earn it all. I will earn it all. Oh, my gosh. Say it right now. Say all that stuff. Come here. Please, come on. Don't be shy.
Please hit the button. Please subscribe.
No, look at the camera. Look at them deep in the eyes. That's them right there. No, look at that camera and tell them. Right there. Look at that.
Okay. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. And hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and do a like.
And send me super chats.
And send.
Ooh, don't yell like that.
And send super chats.
Super chats. Oh. Give me a kiss.
And
oh, yeah,
tutors.
And tutor, say it. And tutor sessions.
And tutor sessions.
You're so funny. Give me a kiss, baby. All right.
And make sure to subscribe. Now, 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. End it.
Crypto is life. You're so sweet. End it now, she said. Mommy needs you. All right, so my stream is so long. They're trying to get me back up. They're like, we need the husband in the house. We need the husband in the house doing the thing. AMC, I'm going to show you this. They're pushing it on 3 commas for whatever reason. Well, let's take a look at AMC. And it's a stock, or ACM, I think it is. ACM. ACM for Tether. Looks like it's been doing some amazing things lately. Honestly, last few minutes, it's been pretty out of control. Let's look at it in the 1 hour. So it came out last night. It made this inverted head and shoulder. I did see it down here at 11. I was weary of it. Would go all the way to 18, get pumped back down. Bit of a pump and dump. Feels like it came out on February 24th. It's looking a little bit like like 1 inch did though, and like the other coins we're talking about as well.
I'm the one who gave you the thumbs up.
Thank you so much for the thumbs up, sweetheart. She's the one who gave the thumbs up. It was her. It was you. All along, it was you. That right there, that new one that came in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.
Nice. 3 commas integrating Binance charts now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. 3 commas is sick now. Let me show you what it's doing. Not only is it doing that, but they also implemented this new terminal in beta mode, right? And the terminal is pretty cool because it shows you like all your trades kind of faster in a faster motion. Shows you your futures trade. You can get into futures, your regular trading account. Oh, damn it, man! Why does it do that? Sorry, not supposed to do that stuff. Anyway, that's why I have it all blocked off. Zilliqua up big today. Ooh, Theta 727. Theta just wouldn't stop, man. Unbelievable. And TVK up 7%, but wow. I'm pissed I sold my Theta at this point. $800 loss. Not that bad. $800. I'll get it back in another way. It's only $800 when I really think about it, but damn. Chili's at 33 cents, up 31% today, and pumping as well. Unbelievable. So a lot of other coins up and down, but wow, Zilliqua. Let's take a look at Zilliqua real quick before I jump on out of here. Then we'll look at some news together, and then we will bounce on out. Okay. Zilliqua. Wow. And look, cup and handle. Cup, there's your handle. Damn. Zilly, man. Look, hit the target. Let's go to the 4 hour. We had this falling wedge. We believe it would break out and hit the target. And look, the targets, I mean, boom. We hit the target once, came back down, hit the target again. Now we're about to go to all-time highs. Zilliqua's going to break all-time high and really, really rip. So shout out to anyone who got into Zilliqua, man. We've got into Zilliqua down in here at 6.8, right when we were about to break out of this wedge. And I've been holding it ever since. Should have got Zilliqua down here at 2 cents. I was talking about it. One of my top coins in my top 10 coin list, too. So wow, a lot of big gainers now. Double digits flying in. Vite moving. Again. Even after moving yesterday. Rose. RLC. DSLA, like you guys put on my radar. Told me to watch DSLA. Look at it. Out of the wedge and booming. Engine moving it good too. Again, still. Wow. It's almost like Engine 188 and continuing to rip. Look, and it's low on the 4 hour. About to double bottom. Wow. USDT pairs are ripping. BTC at 56.8, about to go to 57,000 and rip. It wants that new all-time high. It really does, man. You can see it just trekking along this line that I made. Look, I remember that guy. Why do you diagonal lines? That's not right. Because it follows it exactly to a T. I don't know. Pretty funny, right? Hell yeah. I wish more people listened to me about Theta at like 19 cents. I agree, man. I agree. You can tell people as much as you want. Cardano, man. Backed receives a bit license in BTC. That's big. Okay, check it out. We're going to run through this news real fast, and then I have to jump on out of here. Okay. Beeple NFT, now the world's third most expensive auction piece by a living artist. Beeple's every days, the first 5,000 days, has sold for $69.3 million in a Christie's auction. It's now the most valuable piece in NFT history, minted as an NFT on Ethereum. It was first purely digital artwork sale Christie's has hosted. The event is described as an historic moment as the NFT space hits mainstream. Christie's hosted land. People's Every Days, the first 5,000 days, has sold for $69.3 million. The world-famous Christie's auction. Bidding on the artwork drew to close this morning. After a 2-week auction, the piece was minted as an NFT on Ethereum. Ahead of the sale, it was the first purely digital artwork Christie's has sold. Wow. The event attracted a huge amount of attention before it went live. It was described as a landmark moment for the NFT space. The auction house was formed in 1766 and has sold pieces from some of the most legendary names in art, including Leonardo da Vinci, Pablo Picasso, and Banksy. Who bought that thing? Jake, a prominent NFT evangelist and founder of CoinFund, told Crypto Briefing that the auction represented a seal of approval from the traditional arts sector. Just like Justin Bieber on YouTube's Beeple was discovered by the mainstream on digital medium NFTs Christie's. But NFTs are poised to deliver more disruption to the business models of art intermediaries. I don't even really understand the whole Beeple story. It happened so fast behind my back while I was doing all this trading. SEC receives application for balanced equity in the Bitcoin ETF. Simplify has filed an SEC application for an equity balanced Bitcoin ETF and an 85-15 ratio. The fund will seek long-term gains while it's providing tax benefits to investors. This is the first time mixed Bitcoin ETF proposed to file in the United States. Sorry, bulls, this dangerous Bitcoin fractal cannot be unseen. Who is this? Tony Spolaro. Let's see what he's saying. Bitcoin fever spreads, but struggle to set new time could be bearish. When did he write this? Sometimes they write this like the night before, and like they're off by the morning. So it has this fractal here. He's showing you this uptrend, and then we come down, And we have the uptrend, and then we come down. Interesting. Let me see if I can dispose this fractal. I think this is a smaller version of what happened right here. There's your two uptrends, and we're down. See? This is he's showing this. This is the fractal right here. I'm serious. See? You have your upward side. You have your upward side. You have your vertical hop. Your vertical hop. You have your dip. You have your dip. You have another big move. You have another big move. And you have your correction. And you have your correction. So there it is right there. To me, that's it. And there's the dip there. Is that dip there? And yeah, to me, that's, or that dip right there. Is this dip right here. And then the up. Yeah, there it is. There's the dip. There's the dip. This is it right here. So I think he's wrong, completely unseen. Yeah, so there you go. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Breaking Beeple's first 5,000 days sells for $69 million. BAC receives BIT license and MTL in New York State. New York State Department of Financial Services granted much coveted BIT license as well as a monetary transmitter license to BACT marketplace. With these licenses, BAC will be able to offer New York-based customers to trade crypto assets. Cardano's world's largest DAO continues to grow as NFTs take off on the mainnet. Cardano's Project Catalyst, a community-driven initiative that was created to support early-stage protocols and decentralized applications, has grabbed a lot of headlines over the past few weeks. In fact, over the said period, it has evolved to become the world's largest DAO, according to IOHK. In the last 7 months, Project Catalyst has grown to become the world's largest DAO, okay? Decentralized autonomous. And this is just the beginning. We are setting ambitious goals for 2021 and encourage everyone to be a part of bringing full on-chain governance to Cardano. During the second fundraising, $250,000 worth of Cardano was distributed to the most valuable protocols determined by the community. With the project now approaching its fourth fundraising called Fund 4, IOHK disclosed it has over 1,800 active voters, along with 17,000 registered supporters. Wow. And Bitcoin sits at 56,000 as multiple coins rip up. No Discord. I'll find you on Telegram. Engine's moving good. Might hit $2. Yeah, I think you will. Hell yeah. I wish more people listen to me. Yep. Chainlink, please, matey. I might start making an engine bag. Cizula, you in Telegram? I need a list of your bags. Do you like Wave Token NFT coin that has been pumping? Never really heard about it. Wave Token, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Banksy. One of these is not like the others. Plebe yet, but I just got into it tonight. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you have a Discord? I'll find you on Telegram. Yeah, come into the Telegram, man. Let us know. I like his picks too. He's on point, man. Join. Get up into the Telegram, man. Become a crypto lifer. Let me know. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream, guys. We're gonna run on out of here. Thank you guys so much for all the love. What an amazing live stream. 66 likes, 6666. That's kind of creepy, but I'll take it, man. It's the sun. They tried to tell you it was something different. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. We're going to say crypto is life together. We say 1, 2, 3. And then we say crypto is life. The first thing I have to do, though, is find the live stream studio. Because when I do that and then I can't hit the off button at the end, it gets kind of funky, right? So let me get into the live studio. And let's get ready. What an amazing stream, man. You guys rocked it out. You really did. I really, really appreciate it. You guys rocked it out. So shout out to everyone here on the live. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else. Be safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Ready to rock. Be safe.